game.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it's not the game we're playing.
Yeah, we're actually starting a Silent Hill game, guys.
Suddenly, you're in a Silent Hill game. All
So
the characters are exactly the same.
I'm gonna send you guys a video that I want you to watch, and then I'm basically sending Seth into the exact same video game. I'm really proud of my editing style with this video, though. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm just gonna put it under this. This should
Put it under features. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm pretty sure whatever it is, put under features.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it under Bardic Inspiration because that seems like the best empty space to put it.
Seth, what are you doing? I'm scared.
Let me picture this.
I'm having
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What are you doing?
Well, since we're just sitting back, relaxing right now, I'm just going to try and think of something cool.
Can you gamers still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Please
Can you still hear me?
Yes. Who are you? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm actually just a ghost haunting Andrew right now, so if you guys don't mind, can you like scream randomly every so often? You know, just to kind of give him a little jump scare, and then eventually, I don't know, I'll feed off his fear or something.
That sounds about right, actually.
No,
Thank
that doesn't
you.
even look like that. I can't put that there. That doesn't do any.
What
I
is
can't
my
delete it.
statistics now? 27 views for the Hunt Showdown 20 moments. That's not too bad, I'd say. Especially the fact that I literally just made the thing. So I'm going to put it in talk on voice, and I would like you guys to watch it. That is what I'm going to put Seth into, basically. And I'm just going to sit back and just do occasional comment. Alright.
Monstrum.
And those watching right now, this is the process of starting D&D.
I'm so confused. Where do I put it?
What are you trying to put right now?
Song of Rez.
Okay.
This looks like Amnesia, kind of.
It is a little bit. So I'm going to open up your thing. So we're going to go to character sheet, and we're at core already. Okay, that's good. So we're going to scroll down a little bit, and you see on the far right side the very last thing.
Here? Features and traits?
Yes, features and traits. That's where you put it.
Okay. Here.
I'm very concerned with what you're drawing because you're just tapping your thing a lot.
Sunglasses.
Would you care to draw the sunglasses? Here, I'm going to...
I can't draw.
You guys are going to be moved to
What?
to blank space. You guys are moved to blank space. I want you to draw sunglasses so the viewers at home understand what the heck you mean.
Okay. Let me get...
Blank space.
Let's see. With this touchpad and my powers combined, I shall draw.
I think I drew sunglasses.
Hold on, I got something better than a touchpad. I
Guys,
got a
stop.
fucking entire
Did I do
tablet.
it?
Guys,
Did I do
just
it?
want him
No,
to
I
draw
didn't
his
do it.
idea
I didn't do
so
it.
that people can see what he's talking about. Please. Please.
Sunglasses, right there.
You got it pretty
can't
spot
see that.
on.
Right there.
Is that not you drawing? Who is drawing?
That's me.
No, stop, guys. Because he has this...
We're all drawing sunglasses now.
Guys,
All I heard was draw sunglasses.
no, not you guys.
Too late.
Too late, sorry.
Oh my god. So much chaos, so little time. And I'm gonna do this so that I can like actively see Twitch chat.
Yeah, I like the little shaded in portion. Yeah. Oh, it looks beautiful.
They're
Sunglasses.
rose-colored glasses now.
Oh, yeah. This will be my first invention whenever we start the game.
Would you care to explain
Rose-colored glasses?
Would you care to explain what the sunglasses do?
Well, it's simple. They're glasses imbued
You
with the
invented
power
the
of the sun.
They're imbued with the power of the sun.
Yes.
I love that.
That's my entire thing. That's the only thing I ever invented. This will be what I'm going to be selling from town to town. Unfortunately, I can only make like a max of 4, I think. So,
Supplies are limited. Get them
Yeah.
now.
yeah,
No, the issue is he can actively just turn it off whenever he wants.
yeah. Or on. But I can only have 4 in existence. As soon as I make a new one, the oldest one just disappears. Or actually, it just stops working.
They just become regular glasses at that point.
Yeah, they're no longer imbued with the power of the sun.
You must be an artist because those sunglasses are pretty good. They've got like this whole perspective thing going on.
Thanks, man.
Full
It only took like
thing going on.
4 days to draw the initial pair. You saw my notebook, Andrew. You just destroyed our great invention. We worked so hard for this.
I'm having a stroke. That's why I'm having gamers.
I want to draw a boat. Can I draw a boat?
No, because I already moved you guys back to the island.
Oh, okay.
There's a-
No,
There's a
no boat. No boat. I'll behave. No boat.
There's a boat.
Oh my gosh, it's a great boat. Reminds me of the Blue's Clues boat.
Is that where we came in from? Or do we just exist on
Yep.
the island?
This is our boat.
This is our boat.
Really quick, who wants to already be on island?
Would there be like, there needs to be like a story reason for us to be on the island.
Actually, wait, no, you guys aren't on island. You're heading to island.
We're headed to island. On a boat?
Oppie, you're heading to island because Marms was last reported in this location, and you're heading to find Marms.
Okay, why did Marms run off?
That's a good question. Why did Marms run off?
We can ask Marms when we get there.
Yeah.
Or you guys
we
can.
will ask Marms why did Marms run off.
It's a mysterious disappearance.
Because we're twins, Marms would tell me everything.
So why did Marms run off, Oppie?
Yeah, what did they tell you?
I don't know, I'm not Marms.
Oppie!
But I thought she told you everything.
I said he should tell me everything.
Oh,
He vanished in the middle of the night. Without a
So he
trace.
gotta have been kidnapped because he was cute.
That was a stroke.
It's alright. You'll be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna mute this server 1 sec. Up.
Ooh,
ooh, ah.
my chair is incredibly uncomfortable.
What is a chair? Never heard of her.
Yeah. I wish I could sit on the floor, but I can't because my floor is filthy.
What are you doing? I'm very concerned with what you're doing. It's very ominous when you are just over there drawing.
I got it. Gloves that snap when you snap your fingers. Have you ever tried to snap your fingers with leather gloves? It doesn't work. So now they can.
It works. You can too snap with leather gloves. You
Yeah,
can't
but it
snap
doesn't
with
get that
fabric
nice
gloves.
crack. It gets like, you get like a thump. Like a
It
tuck.
depends on the leather, really.
Nah, you're
You
right.
ever tried to snap in like real leather gloves? They have a good sound.
I don't know. The only real leather gloves I've ever worn, they don't fit properly, and they suck.
I'm just gonna have a stroke if y'all
Well, you
need
didn't
me.
stamp your fingers with them enough. That's how you break
Now, if
them
you
in.
get really, really tight pleather gloves, then the sound is weird.
I'm just gonna have a stroke if y'all need me.
It's alright. In peace.
You having a stroke?
Just gonna have a stroke if y'all need me.
Oh, are we actually all ready to go?
We ready to go?
Are
Maybe.
I'm on
I
the
don't know
boat.
how.
The boot.
A boot?
The boot.
The beat.
we?
Bring the beat in, Beyonce.
Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Would you like me to add dinosaurs?
I thought.
No.
You mean there's not?
I thought we already had dinosaurs because we basically
Yeah.
dragons. Dragons are basically dinosaurs.
Would you like me to add the dinosaurs?
Are we talking like realistic dinosaurs that look like giant chickens, or are we talking like cool dinosaurs like Jurassic Park?
Reptile dinosaurs that are gonna like eat you, and it's
Those
actually
are- Those are just dragons.
No, it's an official thing in D&D. T-Rexes, Triceratops.
Yeah, druids get to transform into them. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Now you're getting ideas, and I
No,
hate
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm not. I was just going to draw saddles. But I can't draw saddles.
Just draw a paddle for the saddle.
What if you play like a warlock who gets a familiar? The familiar is just a druid in wild shape that never like unwild shapes.
The issue is wild shape. They have to unwild shape after an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like a 20 level ability.
Disappears every hour
So,
for like 5 minutes and then comes back.
think of a druid being in wild shape for an hour akin to being a human and awake for 3 days in a row. That's the level of exhaustion they suffer.
Maybe he just got cursed and stuck in wild shape. I don't know.
I'd rather have Mr. Bubs as a familiar.
You're getting
Okay.
the goose.
You're getting the goose. What about an entire party that just has the goose? Like the goose is one person's familiar and the other person's patron, and then the other person's god.
The party of the goose?
Yes.
Then I'd allow it.
Can one character just be a goose that got like super intelligence?
No. It must
Oh,
be
yeah.
my
Sounds
goose.
terrifying.
Oh no, it's a goose that worships the goose.
Yeah. Be like a
Like, what
king
class would it be?
be a warlock.
Goose.
It would be a
It'd be
wild
a-
mage, actually.
There we
Yeah,
go.
it'd be
But
a
it can
sorcerer.
only cast wild magic.
Yeah.
Meaning that it has to tell me whenever it wants to roll. It cannot speak, for it is a goose.
It's just honk.
It just honks, but it's with
Well,
you.
it could speak if someone knew speak animal.
But then it can only speak for a little bit.
Oh, wait, what if somebody has like animal speech?
Then they could speak to it, but
There
no
we go.
one else
Then
can.
one of us has to have animal speech to translate.
Debo has had animal speech before, kind of. You could speak with
Kind of.
small animals.
Yeah. How well did that work for you?
It didn't work because the goose was far too demonic to be translated into human language. I found.
Oh yeah, would you like to describe what you heard?
It was like basically demon noises.
Mhm.
I love myself.
Like that.
I love myself.
Like that.
So, are you ready to start, gamers?
Yes.
Okay, I need to make a note. 13 minutes into the live stream, and we are now starting.
Ready as I hope I am.
Okay.
I think.
You're a small pirate on the ship.
So,
Wait,
welcome,
you drew a
gamers.
pirate on my ship? I can't see the map very well.
Welcome, gamers.
You gotta zoom in to see it. It's like an Easter egg.
My map is not enjoying being zoomed.
Well, let's just
Stop! I can't see.
let's just start the session.
Ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Isles of Elementia. We are all going to experience this island for the first time together. Everyone is coming in on quite an interesting invention from the mainland. Everyone's in the quarters of it right now, being awoken by the sound of a steam horn, indicating that they are about to reach land. As first, we have a half-elf awaken from his slumber. Would you like to do anything?
Well, I want to go down to the engine. Is there an engine?
I'm having a stroke.
Fine, I want to go see where the air hornets.
Why did I tell you where you're coming in at? Why did I
told you
start
not
with
to,
you?
too.
Okay, we are starting with Thonk. Thonk has now awoken. You're still asleep.
Okay, I mean,
Retcon that real fast.
I'm sorry.
Because I accidentally told him what it was.
And I told you not to.
Oh, one moment. Really quick, check really quick on Twitch to see if it actually is having sound. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we are having audio. So, Thunk, what are you doing?
When I wake up,
Yes, you have just awoken. What brought you out to IL Elementia?
I heard there was waffles.
Ah,
I heard tales of unlimited waffles.
you heard about the waffle source. Very good, very good.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do?
What do I see?
At the moment, you just wake up in a bunker, but you do know that you are on an airship.
Oh, no swimming then, huh?
No, unfortunately not.
Hmm. Is anyone else awake? No one else is awake, right?
No one else has
Yeah.
awakened yet. It is just you currently. If you want, you can wait till someone else wakes up.
I yell. I say, "Hey, you guys, wake up!"
Okay, so upon yelling, we then have. Give me just a moment. I need to look because I forgot what everyone is. What looks like a dwarf, but not quite full dwarf, seems to awaken. Uppy, what
I
brings
am.
Froz to Isle Elementia?
I am not sure yet. Are we doing the Marms thing or what?
Let's do the Marms thing, because that will also
Okay, we're
give a
doing the
reason for
Marms thing.
Marms to be on Isle.
There was a note left in Marms's room that said something about the island, so I went to go check it out.
Would you like to explain to us who Marms is?
Marms is my twin brother, who is a half elf. We share a father, who is a human. So we look really different, but we're twin.
And then finally, a very greasy half elf appears to awaken. Would you care to explain why you're coming to Isle Elementia, my friend?
I'm here to hunt for new technology, to start a business and make some money.
Okay. Pretty straightforward, but understandable. So, we have Thonk, who's in search of waffles. Froz, who's in search of the lost brother. And we have Prower, in search of making a profit off this island. Give me just a moment. So, as the boat does begin...
I have a question.
Yes.
Does Thonk snore?
Does Thonk snore?
Quite loudly.
Okay, then I'm angry at Thonk.
There's already player tension, player strife within this party. Would you like to confront Thonk about the snoring?
No, I just glare at him.
Thonk, you are being glared at by a half dwarf.
Passive aggressiveness.
Thunk glares back because he thinks it's a staring contest.
Okay,
He
so
opens up his eyes really wide.
Froz, you glare at Thonk, and Thonk glares back at you, and you get a little bit concerned because
Thunk then forgets what he was doing, and he walks out of the out of the
Okay, and
waffles.
Thunk proceeds to walk out looking for waffles. As he walks out, he does make a little bit of a detour, and he sees a bunch of animals right here.
Do they look edible?
They're live animals.
Semi-edible then.
They're live animals.
Well, they could be edible.
They're live animals.
They can be made edible.
They're
Donk
live
takes the
animals.
best mental note he can of where the food could be.
Okay. So Thonk has left the room, Prower and Froz.
Well, I'm about to dip. I'm going to take a look around. Let's see if I can find some cool stuff.
Okay, you look around. You do happen to come across what can be akin to the engine room.
Is there somebody working there?
Yes.
I'm going to pester them.
In what way? How do you go about pestering them?
Can you tell me how this works? What type of metal do you use? What type of fuel does he use? Is it steam powered? Is there oil? Do you guys move to oil power now?
That's above my pay grade. All I know, good sir, is that this is how it works, as he explains a little bit of how it works, which intrigues you for about a good 15 minutes. Before he's like, I don't know anything else about that. They just pay me to keep it running.
Okay. Is there a schematics, a diagrams that you use to help keep an eye on everything?
They just tell me how to do it.
Oh, who tells you?
The boss man?
Where's the boss man?
At the boss man place?
Is he not on board? What happens if something breaks down and you can't fix it?
If we can't fix it, we are about 500 feet in the air. We will die no matter what.
Alrighty then. Mind if I just sit around here? Can I borrow some of your tools? I'm trying to make a little something.
No, this is government. This is company property.
Alright,
I cannot give that away. Yeah, you have your own tools.
Yeah, I know, but I want to. I was kind of to poke around his, see how he takes care of his.
Oh,
Because he doesn't seem all that good.
You can tell that this man is only there for the money and does not care at all about the invention itself.
So no boss man's here, there?
No, there's no boss man, but you can most likely guess that he means the captain, who may be in the captain's quarters.
Oh, maybe I'll talk to the captain. I want to see if he knows anything about this.
Okay, and Froz, you just watch him leave, and then you hear a bit of conversation going on in the engine room, as you also hear from the animal room, Thonk just going, hmm.
You hear loud sniffing noises.
You hear loud sniffing noises and the obvious sound of questioning.
I would like to go find, like, the place where breakfast is served.
Okay, so you go and look for where breakfast is served. So you head to the main deck right here. And you do head to the little bit of a dining hall. It's more of a family kitchen kind of deal, where you're able to prepare whatever you want, and then eat it.
The Continental.
Yes, kinda. Only more like all the ingredients are in the fridge. Here's the stove. Here's some pots. Have fun.
Oh no.
Just pick up after yourself.
Maybe we should get Thonk down there. I think it would be kind of fun.
I would like to make
Donk
a
immediately
quiche.
investigates for fresh food.
What would you like to eat?
I would like to make a quiche.
Let us observe what a quiche is. Oh God!
It's pretty complex.
Roll 3 roll 3 performance checks.
3 performance checks. Quiches aren't hard.
I don't know. I've never made one.
Roll 2 performance checks, and they have to
It's
be
like an omelet, but you make it in the end.
They have to be 13 or higher. 2 performance checks.
Oh, performance. Okay, let me find it.
Oh, is what? I think that's.
That is a critical success. So you make a very nice quiche. As Thonk wanders in, as you just pull the quiche out of the oven.
Thonk reaches in for the quiche immediately.
Still hot.
Thonk doesn't care.
Thonk, roll Constitution save. Because you are touching a very hot pot. Or pan, or whatever was made to create it.
Whoa!
I assume I don't even flinch. I don't even blink.
You grab the pot and you can feel something weird happening with your hands, as it appears that your hands are now able to withstand very hot temperatures.
I know who's going to help me in the forge.
Although it only seems to be the palm of your hands
I'll be fine.
that can withstand the heat, as the back of your hands can still feel the heat.
As they melt off.
Also, Froz, he has just taken it right out of the oven and is now holding it with his bare hands.
Well, I'm not looking at it. I'm putting it right in my mouth.
Oh. As you witness your quiche get eaten whole.
Is it tasty?
Mmm. I like it. Tastes like burning.
Success.
It's like burning. I lost my composure.
These were two critical successes in a row.
I made an amazing quiche.
You really did. So amazing that...
And I didn't even get to eat it.
Nope, you made the best quiche ever that you could ever possibly make, that anyone could ever possibly make. And Thonk walked in, got calloused hands that can withstand temperature, and ate it whole.
I'm impressed. And I hope he enjoyed it.
So,
I did enjoy it.
What are you doing, Prower?
Well, I said I want to see the captain, see if he knows anything about the engine.
Okay, well, on the way to the captain's quarters, my friend, if you would like to observe really quick.
Okay. Well, I can see on my own screen.
Well, this is better because I can illustrate a lot more. The captain's quarters is right there, so you are going right through the kitchen. And you open the door just in time to see Thonk grab the pot and eat an entire quiche right out the oven.
Huh, neat. Any, like, apples or anything?
Yeah, there's a bit of fruit around.
Yeah, I think I'll just grab an apple and walk right on past.
Okay.
I'm a man on a mission right now.
Okay, as you knock on the captain's door, as you hear a kind of burly voice just say, "Enter."
My pleasure, sir. And
Thonk says, okay, and he follows in.
How's the trip? As you walk in and see a very lovely and well-dressed looking orc.
Hello, sir. It was a beautiful trip. I love your ship, and I was hoping to ask you a few questions about it.
Why, certainly. We're actually about to reach our destination in about 30 or so minutes.
Gorgeous. I was kind of hoping to ask you a little bit about the engine before we land.
Well, it's just normal company engine.
Can you tell me a little bit how it works? What type of metal you use? Who crafts it? How is it crafted?
That I can't tell you. This is something that is supplied by our company. But I can tell you, I can give you the instructional pamphlet that we give all of our employees that they must read before they work on it.
I would love to read that. Is there any schematics or anything that can also be used to help work with it?
There's no schematics. We had one employee say it was like a Lego instruction. I don't know. I don't quite know what that means. But here you go.
Thank you.
As he hands you a kind of funny-looking pamphlet, as it's more like a flyer advertising the engine, as opposed to anything about the actual engine.
Do you have any information on upkeep of the engine? Just, in case, say, your mechanics need a little something to reference.
It's all in there.
Oh, this is it?
That's it.
I gotta say, they really simplified this, made it so anyone can use it.
Yeah, that's how they mass produce these things.
That's quite impressive.
Sponsored by Engine Corp.
Engine Corp.
Make sure you buy your engines here and nowhere else.
Well, if I ever need an engine, I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
That's good. In fact, me and the crew may be here for a little bit, setting up a little bit of a merchant base for Engine Corp.
Oh, are you now?
Yes.
You looking for any extra hands?
At the moment, no. We're just kind of getting an initial place set down before the supposed CEO is supposed to come down and check on it.
Oh, when's he coming down?
He's going to be down within 2 weeks.
Okay.
I would like to point out that he actually grabbed a notepad in real life, looked at me, and was like, okay, and is now writing all this down. Also, Armenia, welcome to the chat. This is D&D.
I want to see if I can stop by, say hi to this guy, and see if he can give me some information. But thanks for telling me all about this.
Well, you have to schedule an appointment. Can I get a name?
Oh, it's Prower.
Okay, Prower. Well, I will see if I can get you in, and I'll just send you a message saying when the meeting is.
Beautiful. I'll keep an eye out for a messenger pigeon.
The hell's a messenger pigeon?
I don't know. How do you send messages?
The post office.
I don't exactly have a home now, do I? But I'll try and stop in.
The postmen have their ways.
Beautiful.
He's like the Zelda postman. He just finds you. No matter where you are. Even if you're not human.
Is he like the Skyrim one that just runs up to you like
Well, I'll give you their slogan.
No, he's like the one. He's like the one in Twilight Princess.
Oh,
he finds you even if you're not a person.
Well, I'll give you their slogan. Postman
How did you
Corp.
know it was me?
Postman Corp. We will find you. You cannot stop it.
You did.
Thanks for everything you did, Captain. I will go and grab some breakfast now.
Oh yeah, no problem. If you need anything, just feel free to stop on in. We should be docking in about 20 or so minutes now.
Alright. And I'll go and leave the room. Slightly disappointed, but just leaving through the manual.
Okay. Have you guys picked up on what I'm doing with this setting, by the way?
Kind of.
The captain was a lot nicer than I thought he would be.
What am I doing, Oppie?
What? No, I'm just kind of going with it and
Okay.
hoping it turns out okay, mostly.
No one knows what I'm doing yet. Perfect. Okay. So, would anybody like to do anything before the ship lands? Maybe make another...
well, since my quiche was destroyed, I'm sadly eating cereal.
Well, I mean, you can make another quiche.
Well, I mean, I was going to make
No, it was too perfect of a quiche. I'll never make a quiche that level again.
Here. Do you want to tag team some pancakes and eggs together?
As you see Prowler walk out and be like, "Do you want to tag team some pancakes and eggs?"
I noticed your quiche went missing.
It went missing!
As Thonk rubs their tummy. I forgot what gender Thonk was.
Yes.
Is Thonk a her?
Thonk's gender is yes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna go look really... What is Thonk again?
Male.
Male, okay.
Male?
Everyone is male. That's good. I can just reference him as he. He. Anyway.
We're all the boys.
Yep.
Boys
the
are back in town.
So what
Uh-huh.
you said, you want to tag team this pancakes and eggs?
Yes, I will tag team you some pancakes and eggs.
Alright.
Alright. So, both of you roll performance check. Who is making the pancakes and who is making the eggs?
What's performance? Where is it?
Is literally a skill
Yeah.
that says performance.
Oh, okay.
Since I have a +4 performance modifier, I would like to make the pancakes and do a cool flip with them.
Okay. Feel free to roll.
I'm just going to make some classic scrambled eggs.
Okay, you don't quite pull off the flip of the pancake, but you do perform pretty decently. Although, you do notice that the eggs are a little bit scrambled with a few eggshells in them.
Besides, usually everything I work with is a lot harder and a bit more difficult to maneuver. The eggs kind of just shattered in my hands. My most sincere apologies. I'll try better next time.
Well, it's still edible. Eggshells are a good source of calcium.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Thunk, would you like some of the pancakes and eggs?
Yes. What kind of ingredients is there, and how many pancakes and eggs are there?
In total,
I made I made a fat stack of pancakes.
Yeah, Uppy made about a total of 10 pancakes, and Seth made enough eggs for probably 2.5 men.
2.5 men.
Reference
Is
to
that
our
what we are
previous game,
now?
Seth. Yeah, 2.5 men.
I put the rest in my pocket for later.
Good to see we have somebody who doesn't waste food. Look at that. We
Oh
all
no, you don't understand. I would have eaten them all if I hadn't just had the perfect quiche.
That was quite the perfect quiche, if I do say so myself.
I'm gonna be salty about the quiche forever.
Understandably so. It was the perfect quiche. So, are we all ready to land?
I guess so.
All right.
I'm taking notes, by the way.
Understandably so. That's good to take notes. As
I'm
you
taking
all
notes on how salty I am about my quiche.
as you all land on this pier dock right here. And I did not drag you guys. Heck. No, I did drag you guys. You're on my Twitch chat.
Yeah, I just
Get
wanted to
outta
see what's
here.
going. Well, what are you talking about? I'm watching the stream, man.
You're right here.
Yeah, well, I can.
As you're all on this pier as the ship lands. And the crew starts unloading everything.
I'll grab my supplies, and I guess I'm going to head into town. Well, actually, first, before I get too far into town, I wanted to make some glasses, you see?
Well, you have just arrived on the mainland. You don't really have much resources on you than the coins in your pocket.
Guys, hold on. I just had a power outage.
So,
What?
What?
I just had a power outage.
You
Oh,
have
no.
power now?
Yeah, I turned on my data, so I'm not on Wi-Fi anymore. But
Oh.
Roll20 is not going to work right now. Let me go see what the problem is.
Okay, certainly. We will. We're going to take a slight break, everyone. If you need to use the restroom or take a drink, feel free to do so now. I'm gonna slap.
I think was it the storm doing it? It
Most-
might have been the storm wiggling the power lines. Oh, it's real windy.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh,
very windy.
is it that cool storm, the one that you took a picture of earlier?
Yeah, it's here now.
Yeah, it's here.
It just caused the power to flicker for like a solid 2 minutes.
Ooh, dang.
Can you ask it to
Yeah.
please stop?
You're on a laptop.
I think my dad's going to check on the power lines.
Can you ask the storm to not do that?
Yeah, don't do that, storm. I'm trying to play D&D.
Trying to play D&D and get it recorded so we can send it to Remuda, so Remuda isn't like left out of the loop.
Remuda can be left out of the loop, and
Especially
it's
the
his
fruit
fault.
loop.
You want some water?
The fruit loop.
I'm good. Wait, did you
Remuda
say-
doesn't need to know what happens because Marms isn't here.
Well, I mean, it would be nice to have Remuda in the loop.
Oh, yeah, actually,
You should
it'd
have
add
But
a bit more
Marms
of
wouldn't be
interesting
in the loop.
Marms would.
Ermino, I'm very concerned with the fact that you sent me a cat sans Undertale.
What?
Yeah, in chat, he sent me a cat sans Undertale.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
I really want to eat
Yeah.
that cotton candy, but I already ate all my cotton candy.
I'll eat it.
No, it's my dad's cotton candy, and I'm not allowed to eat it.
I'm gonna eat the cotton candy.
Where'd I put my lantern at?
Yes.
I set my lantern down.
Like an actual lantern or like a flashlight or a torch?
Well, it's a
Ooh.
camp lantern, so it's like a
Oh.
flashlight, but shaped like a lantern.
Okay. Nice.
You ask Mother... Yes, ask Mother Nature to freaking stop. Wise words have never been spoken, truly.
Okay. Well, I have my lantern next to me in case the power goes out again, and if it does, I might have to connect my computer to my data and hope I don't run out of data.
Well, if it does come down to that, we will probably call off tonight's session until it does get better.
Yeah.
I think my Wi-Fi's back on, so
Okay.
we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
It just takes a second for the modem to reset after a power outage.
Also, Arminio, thank you for sending a lot of messages. You helped me reset what I should do with the chat. There we go. Now it is in a better position. Mwah. Perfectamundo. There's no
Now you can read chat.
Well, chat can read themselves, basically.
Chat can read themselves. We don't need chat.
Yes, we do.
What's chat gonna do for us?
Here's what we'll do. We'll just get everybody who's watching on a Discord with us, and they can just simply say what they want.
That's gonna get hectic if this gets popular. Yeah. By the way, I'm editing out this entire bit of crashing.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
We are
That's what the McElroys do.
All right. So you guys are currently at this pier right here. And the only real supplies that you have is whatever is in your pockets right now. You're in a brand new world. Did anyone think about researching this place before they arrived? In fact, everyone make a history check to see if they researched the place before arriving.
You made a mistake.
I would assume I
History
researched it
check.
since my brother's here.
Look at that.
History.
I have a pretty decent history.
You know, that's a good reasoning. I'll give you advantage on that, Oppie. You rolled really well.
I don't know. What's the difference between left and right numbers?
So left numbers is the one that's rolled first. Right numbers is the one that's rolled second. If I say roll with advantage, I take the highest number.
Oh.
If I say roll with disadvantage, I take the lowest number out of the two.
So it always rolls twice.
Yes, it always rolls twice just because it's easier for me. Thonk, you really did not research this place. You just heard about it, and now you're here.
I mean,
Now you're here.
I mean that was the plan anyway. So.
Right now, in Isle Elementia, it seems to be an island that just came out of nowhere. No one really knows anything about it, not even any of the merchant corporations. So,
But the merchants sure are taking advantage of it.
Oh yes, always take advantage of whatever's there. So, the merchant corporation actually joined all together to form this little village right here. Right now, it doesn't really have a name, so all the merchants call it as Village A at the moment. Because at the moment, they could care less what it is. They're just kind of giving it a classification. The merchants actually do get together up at this castle here when they arrive.
Like we're required to go there?
No, it's more like when they're there, they go there because it's very fancy. It's very much a merchant's fortress.
Oh, okay. Oh, what merchants go there? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And the rest of the town is kind of a decent amount of people are being paid to be there, or they're they're gonna work there for the corporations, kind of deal. And Armenio, that sounds good. Best of luck streaming Attack on Titans, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm going to look around because Engine Corp's not here yet, which means that there's probably not going to be too much high technology. So I'll probably look around for a smithy to see if I can get some scrap metal.
Okay. As Prower starts to walk off to go to a smithy.
I think I'm going to go to the castle to talk to the merchants because merchants know a lot of gossip.
I will follow.
Who?
Dwarf? You're a dwarf, right?
Yes, I'm a dwarf. I'm a slightly taller than average dwarf.
Okay. I will follow the dwarf.
Okay.
Because they made food. They made good food.
Okay.
You just want me for my food. Can I get advantage on all food making checks now? Because that quiche was so amazing.
No, because you weren't the one to eat the quiche.
I get immunity to fire as long as it's on my hands now, if that's the case.
This is going to be interesting.
I can eat fire now.
Cool way to damn people all their money now.
So
fire, and I can control fire.
So really quick, my good friend Prower, while looking around the town, you notice that everything is very designated, I should say. There is an adventurers guild in about the middle of the town. Right about there. A nice middle. But for the most part, there's not really a blacksmith or a general store or anything like that. There's just set corporation stores.
A corporation should need a smith, right? Or somebody to work on something. I'm just like,
And that's the interesting part, is there's no blacksmith or tailor in this town. There's just the corporation store selling their products.
so
It's
I
like a
probably will
mall.
get scrap for free.
Nothing's being manufactured here.
It's like a
Correct.
mini mall.
It's just a mall.
So
Super
It's a very
mall.
big
parts.
mall.
Is there any place that
Yeah.
sells parts?
Parts for what?
Well, let's see. If I'm going, mostly what I need is some wire that's easily malleable and some glass. So if I can find a glass shop, I might be able to see if I can get some glass.
Okay, what kind of glass shop are you looking for?
Personally,
Are you looking for a glass blower? Or are you looking for somebody who already has pre-made glass?
the glass blower might have some scrap glass, so maybe I can talk to them.
Well, there's no glass blower here.
So then I guess a pre-made glass shop.
Alright, so you do head to the pre-made glass shop. And upon entering, there's a gnome. And he says, "Hello there, how can I help you today?"
Well, howdy there. I'm here. I'm just hoping to pick up a bit of glass.
Well, what kind of glass are you looking for?
Well, you see, I'm trying to make some glasses here.
Don't throw me Lucky Charms.
I will try not to.
No, he doesn't.
He does say that.
Well, now I know what he looks like.
You know what? We're gonna call this gnome Lucky.
Darn it! I was hoping it would be what's his face again.
No, it's not. It's not him yet.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. I was just hoping to see if I can get some glass because I'm planning on making myself a pair of glasses. Maybe just a few pairs.
Well, I can just get. Are you looking for just the glass lenses?
Yeah, because I imagine that you don't sell wire here, do you? Or if you did, it would be quite useful.
Well, we sell glasses.
Full glass? But I'm going to be tinkering with them. That's just the thing. So when I need to move some things around, it's a bit difficult to work with pre-made objects.
Well, yeah, but we got glasses.
How much are they, though?
Well, you're looking at depending on the frame. You're looking at anywhere from 50 gold to 1,000.
That seems kind of expensive.
We also would need to take your prescription.
Oh, don't worry. They're not going to be prescription glasses.
Okay.
So you won't have to do any extra glass work in order to make them fit my prescription.
Oh, are you looking for sunglasses then?
Yeah.
Well, we already have some pre-made ones of those. If you would like to take a look around.
Well, let's talk price again, though.
Well, we'll find one that you like, and we can discuss price then.
Okay, I'm just looking for a basic model.
Okay, well, let me take you here, and we are going to go over some that we have in stock. Are any of these piquing your interest? If you guys will direct yourself to the stream, you will see exactly what I'm doing to them.
Well, let's see. Let's scroll down a little bit. See,
Okay, I'll take you down this aisle.
Oh, over here. Well, you see, this is quite fancy, but I believe that the gold frames are a little bit much. Do you have anything that's without the golden frames?
Oh, yes, we can do
golden-
something like that. What kind of frames are you looking for?
Well, I'm planning on just plain wire because,
Okay,
unfortunately, with my type of work, they have a tendency to get damaged real easy. So I want something that's fairly cheap, you see? Just so in case it gets damaged, then that way I can just come back and replace them real quick.
Okay, you're looking at about 25 gold.
25 gold? Now, you see, my friend, what's the lowest end you can go? Lowest is the low.
24 gold.
Well, you yank. Well, you're really pulling my leg here. You're really causing some difficulties. Bleeding me dry here, my friend. I'm talking about my glasses break all the time. So, this might be a reoccurring thing that might be coming in. And if I have to go to a different corporation, then you won't have a reoccurring customer, you see?
Well, that's going to be difficult. You see, I won't still have a recurring customer.
But not in me.
Yes, I will. We're the only ones who sell glasses.
Well, maybe I'll open up my own glasses store.
I don't think you want to do that, mister.
Oh, is that right? What's going on here? How about you tell me the story about this land? Why are you the only glasses store?
Well, you should know. We're the only one who owns glass.
And why is that? I noticed that nobody here works with glass here, so I take it that you have it all shipped in from across the sea.
You could say that.
Tell me.
Is everything okay? Guys? In Discord?
What?
Hello? Is
Okay.
everything okay?
You
Yeah.
guys just went really quiet.
I'm trying to listen to this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
as you know, every merchant has their own thing. And once they find it, it's theirs forever.
So there's no company that can pop up and try and attack you, try and steal your customers.
You could, but you will fail.
Oh, do you hire somebody?
We'll just leave it at that. Are you threatening us, mister?
No, I'm just curious because I happen to have a few things that, not you, but maybe the people you're hiring might
If you
be
would like to
interested
buy
in.
an annual membership, you will get discounts on the month.
On the month.
Every month you get new discounts, yes.
What's the discounts?
Well, they can range right now. If you wish to buy a membership, it really depends on if you want to pay 1 month, 3 month, or a year. Because with it, 1 month is about 10 gold. 3 months is about 30 gold. And a year, we're having a deal, 60 gold.
What's a discount?
Well, right now we are having a discount on all sunglasses, 20% off.
20% off. Well, the unfortunate thing is if I buy the membership and then the glasses, I can't afford the glasses.
Well, now you see, that's why we have other deals. We also have deals on just the pure sunglass lenses. So we have deals on enchantments.
Well, you see, I can do a few enchantments if you're interested.
Well, you see, we don't need outside sources to do it. We have men in our own company to do it, you see.
Where is your company? Is there a factory nearby?
Well, there's no factory nearby.
Do you just do it in your basement or in your attic?
You seem to be pressing a lot, mister. I don't know if I want to serve you.
Well, I'm just asking a few questions. You see, I just came in on the airship today, and I'm not
Roll
quite used
insight to see if you can, like, catch on that he's, like, just joshing you around kind of deal. Okay, you can tell that he is definitely trying to hide something from you.
Well, I can tell that already.
Oh no, this secret, if it gets out, it could possibly ruin him kind of secret.
Oh.
Ruin many people kind of secret.
So, are you just a small family business?
No, we're a merchant company, like many others.
What merchant company are you with?
By the way, I would like to point out, in this world, merchant companies very much have monopolized their faction.
Shit, my internet just went out again.
Oh, no, shit.
All right, I'm going
I
to quickly...
can't see Roll20. I can still hear you because I'm on my data on my phone, but I can't see Roll20.
Oh no. Well, hopefully it comes back on. We aren't really doing much in Roll20 except for the map.
Yeah.
They're rolling.
Well, yeah, they're rolling also. So with it, in this universe, everything is monopolized, basically. A merchant would find something, albeit jewelry, per se, and monopolize it entirely. No one else is able to sell jewelry, and when a company does crop up that tries to, they don't seem to last long. And no one really knows why, but a lot of people just accepted it as fact now.
Okay. So, but what company are you with? That's
The Glasses Corporation.
the Glasses Corporation.
Where we make glasses and glass. Get it?
Oh, I like that. I gotta say, that's some smart business thing you're doing right here.
Yeah.
Now, so did you start up when you first came to this island? Did you come from the homeland?
Oh, well, obviously we came from the homeland. In fact, our CEO is there.
Oh, he's he now.
Yes. I'm just a simple employee that works at selling.
Okay. Where do you buy your glass? Where do you make it all yourself?
Well, we have it shipped in, basically.
You have it shipped in? Oh, is that why the prices are so high? Because
Yes.
everything has to be shipped in. Has anybody tried to make glass here? It might save you money if you could find somebody to sell you some glass.
It's very difficult to make glass here, because whenever we try, some mysterious stuff happens.
Oh, mysterious stuff. Now, what happens?
Roll perception if you can convince this, to see if you can...
Perception or persuasion?
Persuasion, to see if you can convince this man to keep talking. You do not. He doesn't really reveal much more information to you, but he's still willing to sell you the sunglasses. In fact, you talked him down a little bit. He's willing to sell you these pair of sunglasses, wire frame, 23 gold.
I think that you just came up with that number because you saw how much gold I had.
Honestly, I have no idea how much gold any of you have. I'll be completely honest. How much gold do you have?
I think mine's just 10. Just 10 gold.
I can't even see your gold right
Yeah,
there.
I just scrolled up because there, it's 25.
No, but honestly, I have no idea how much gold any of you have. I'm just drawing these things off because I want to set up like a currency system, and I'm trying to like convert it similarly. Gold equals $1 kind of deal.
Okay.
So just do silver is like worth 10 instead of.
I'm just having silver.
Really like that though.
Silver be change.
Honestly, you won't see a lot of silver being handed out.
You will see a lot?
Well, like, you won't see a lot of copper being handed out, but you'll see a lot of silver being handed out. Because silver is like coins.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So do you want to spend $23
on that one joke?
Yeah.
On that one joke.
I mean, technically speaking, you could do it right here, right now.
What?
But he'll see you do it.
No, the problem is that I want to do it on somebody else. I want to give him a pair of sunglasses imbued with the power of the sun.
Okay.
But alas, it must wait till later. Anyway, thank you for your time. I'm just going to have to leave. Granted, it'd be nice if I could come back and you could teach me a little bit of glass. And
certainly, if you want to play for a job, we got some registration forms here if you wish to apply.
For glassworking?
Well, not just for glassworking, but to be employed as at the Glasses Corp, where we make glasses and we make glasses.
But will I simply be working in the back or in the basement or attic, wherever you guys are doing your glasswork, or am I going to be working on sales?
It depends on your skill set.
I can tell you, I am actually quite skilled in some tinkering.
I'm not the interviewer.
Okay.
You would make a registration, I would submit it, you would wait about a week or two, and then they'll schedule an interview with you. And they'll get to you via the post office, where they'll find you. Eventually.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I'm going to have to leave now. I just need to go up to the Merchant's Guild up here.
All right, sounds good. Just be prepared to pay the 5 gold entrance fee.
Oh, don't worry. I think I'll find my way through it.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good one.
You too.
As you proceed to leave the Glasses Corp, where they make glasses, and they make glasses.
That's an amazing catchphrase. My Wi-Fi's gone again.
Oh, no.
It was back for like a minute.
Oh, no. Well, we are all now at the entrance of the Merchant's Castle. There we go.
Well, let's see.
Something changed. Is it back?
Yep.
Are you back, internet?
Hopefully,
Internet,
because
are you back?
Sorry, I accidentally drew on that.
I'm gonna
It
slap
says no
you.
internet.
I meant to drag it.
Well, I mean, did you see me change it to the castle?
Yeah, I got it changed to the castle, but my computer still says no internet.
I'm guessing it's glitching out then.
Yeah.
I guess I could try pulling nobility to try and get past it.
So, when you all are, while you're there, you see that Thonk and Froz are at the entrance, currently debating whether they want to pay the 5 gold fee or not to get in.
No, I'm following Froz.
You're just following Froz because she made you really nice quiche, so now you just serve her for more food?
My God, he's imprinted.
Yeah.
So Thonk has imprinted on Froz. So, as Prower proceeds to walk up behind you guys.
Well, hey there, guys. What are you guys doing? Just hanging around? You're following the dwarf.
I guess I was just getting ready to pay the entrance fee because I need to go chat up some merchants.
Oh, well,
For
here.
sale.
Wait. Who's asking you for the entrance fee? Is there a guard right here?
There is an orc guard.
Well, let me chat with him. Let's see if we can talk about this.
Welcome to the merchant's castle. 5 gold entrance fee.
Why is there an entrance fee, my good sir? I'm just trying to talk to some of the merchants. I'm actually headed right inside for a refund right now.
You do know there are merchants. Merchants want money.
They do want money, but they also want customers, don't they? How are they going to get customers if you keep us out here? Maybe I want to go in there and buy something.
You don't buy anything in there, you buy them out there. As he points to like the shopping district.
But you see, here's the thing. What I'm buying is actually something that I can only buy in there.
What is it?
See, I'm going to buy a little bit of land, so that way I can open up a shop for these guys, and they get some money from my shop as I sell things out there.
You wish to buy land?
I do.
As he proceeds to walk back to kind of a security officer's box, as he comes out with about 5 pages of forms to file, as he hands it to you. File here. Make sure your initial here, and they'll get back to you in 3 to 5 business days.
But I actually need to talk to them now, because, you see, I found a really good deal, you see, and I don't want you guys to talk about this to anyone, but there's a really good plot of land, super cheap. My great-grandfather is selling it to me at a discounted rate.
Where?
You see, it's actually right outside town. You see that plot of land way over there. It's just right over the hills and way out there.
That's owned by the Sword Corp.
You see, yeah. Over next to the Sword Corp, farther to the right. And it's actually beyond the hills. You can't quite see it from here, but it's way back there.
Village B?
A little bit closer from Village B and farther to the right. You know what? Here. Later on, I'll take you there myself and I'll show it to you, but I need to go in there and buy it now.
No persuasion. What are you guys drawing?
I can't see it. Oh, I'm so sad.
Persuasion?
Yes, you were rolling persuasion.
Oh, that's a 7. That's not going to do it.
This dude knows a little bit more than you're letting him, than you're giving him credit for, and he's not really buying it.
But, you see, I just need to go in there now, because my great-grandfather, he's getting sick, he's getting old.
5 gold.
You're gouging me out here, brother. Can't you do me a favor?
5 gold.
Hey, while Prower is distracting the guard, can I go find a window or something?
This is a big stone wall.
There's always servers entrances and walls and stuff.
This is a big wall, and you're outside of the gate because it's a fortified castle.
Okay, here. I got it. I got an idea. Because I'm I'm an artificer. My spell is an invention, right?
Yeah.
I have my firebolt catapult. So here's what I'm going to do. Here, let me let you in on a secret. What the store is going to be. You see this beauty?
I've never seen one of those things before.
That's because I made it myself. I had to make this with my own 2 hands. It is one of the finest quality crossbows you'll ever get. It fires an explosive round. Now imagine this. Let's say that the people who hired you hire me to make you guys some. See?
Ooh, that does sound quite nice. Give me just a moment. As he walks back to the security office desk, as he pulls out a rock, which you can only guess is a sending stone. As he kind of talks into it, waits for a response, and then comes back out. They'll let you through, but you need to head directly. I keep changing his voice. Jesus Christ. You need to head directly there.
Do you mind if I bring my friends with me? They're in this business with me. You see, that person right there, she's one of my marketing.
What?
Or he, my bad. Not Bebo.
What is
Frost.
thonk? What is thonk?
Or thonk.
What is thonk?
What is that?
Thonk is a half orc.
Not thonk, but
A half orc.
the other one.
Okay, I thought honk was still.
Actually,
I wanted to be a full orc.
No one
let
heard
me.
me. Thank God. I forgot the T in thonk.
Oh,
Honk.
Honk.
thonk.
As a goose suddenly appears.
I do love that our entire party is made of halves.
Yes, have 2
Half a
half elves.
party. Or how? Wait, let's see.
It's
There's going to
called
be 4 of us. It'll
Four
be just
Half
a
Men.
two-man party.
Yeah, it's gonna be a party. I swear.
But anyway,
So,
you see that half dwarf right there? She's my marketing team, and that
Okay.
half orc right there, he's the hands to help me make these. So, do you mind if I bring him with me?
Thonk's picking his
why
nose.
not?
All right, let's go ahead and go
You're
over
forgetting
this.
his voice.
All right, so
So
come on, guys.
So he went burly to British real quick.
Real quick.
So that's a British orc. As you guys enter, and you guys are now heading to the command house.
While we're walking there, I'm going to whisper to them. I don't know you guys' names. Can you tell me who you are?
Say that into the mic.
Can you tell me who you guys are? I kind of just don't know your names.
Call me Froz.
Froz, okay.
I am Thonk, small man.
Thunk. I'm actually quite a bit taller than you, but already Thunk.
I don't know, are you?
Yeah, he's a half elf.
Yeah. I'm a scrawny man, but not small.
No, I'm like 8 feet tall.
As a half orc?
Half orcs are like 7 feet tall.
Then why is he 8 feet tall?
I mean,
That's a lot of waffles, okay?
half elves are like the size of a normal tall human, aren't they?
No, they're a little bit taller. They're a little bit taller on average.
Like, yeah, a normal tall human.
A little bit
Yeah.
taller.
They're like it's
Half
said,
orcs?
it's
Pretty
said
sure
on
the
sheet
thing said
Half
5
orcs,
to
6
6
to
feet.
7 feet. It's
Half
seven-
orcs are
it's
5 to
6
6 feet.
No.
Yes, I got the thing right here from the D&D Beyond wiki thing.
Oh, you're using the wiki. I was using the handbook. All right.
What?
They
How
should say the
tall
same thing.
Yeah, because it's D&D
Oh.
Beyond.
are half orcs?
If
He's
you
tall
want-
for a half orc.
At 8 feet.
Well, I will allow 7 feet, but not 8 feet.
He's very tall. He's 80 feet tall.
No. I will allow 7 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
half elves are 5 to 6 feet. So
Literally,
he's shorter than the orc.
you both are the same, like, size.
I'm the small one.
Yes,
Donk thinks that he's 9 feet tall.
Tonk thinks he's 9 feet tall.
Thonk is
I
actually
love
6
that.
feet tall, but thinks he's 9 feet.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you all enter the hall of the merchants, currently there are 50 chairs to be occupied, but only about 5 of the CEO merchants are there at the moment. The CEO of Glass Corp, Post Corp, Sword Corp, Shield Corp, and Potion Corp.
No gun corp.
No
We
gun
got sword and
corp?
shield. I'm waiting for the 3rd release of gun for Pokemon already. Come on.
Gun Corp is actually still on the mainland.
There's a gun corp?
Yeah. I can confirm. There's a Gun Corp.
I cast gun.
Gun.
Alright,
As
so
an artificer, you can do that.
I actually don't know why I came in here. I just saw something I couldn't get in, and I'm like, oh, F this, I'm getting in.
As the merchants look at you and are like, the Glass Corp is a gnome. In fact, everyone seems to be a gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm alright with that. They're lucky.
At least they seem to be a gnome.
Are they gosh darn phase? I don't know.
So as you look at the Glasses Corp gnome, everyone just kind of looks at you specifically, Prower, and the Glass Corp says, well, you're here to present your invention?
I do have a little something that should be pretty interesting to you.
That's sus. I'm sus.
Well, would you care to show us?
Yes, I actually have this. I'll show my Firebolt crossbow.
How do you go about showing them?
Well, you see, I'll go and
You
remove
fire it
that
straight
back,
at it.
and I'll
I started with it. Yeah.
It's right at the Glasses Corp and fires.
No. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I'll go and take it off my back, and I will place it in front of me, always holding on to it. I never want to let go. And I'll go simply, now you see here, this invention allows to increase the firepower of any soldier by 20-fold. It will allow your soldiers to shoot explosive rounds once every 6 seconds. Now, this thing is the most advanced weapon of war to date. This thing, I will admit, is a bit complicated and a little bit expensive to make, but it will protect your cities for many years to come.
Mister, you can make it every day.
What?
You can make it every day.
I can make it every day.
Yeah, because remember, after a long rest, you get your spell slots back, so technically you make it.
This is Firebolt. This is a cantrip.
So you just have it at will?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, okay.
Yeah,
So
this is my Firebolt invention.
Okay.
Granted,
So
I'm not actually going to sell money.
So Glasses Corp looks at you and says, well, how do we know it works?
Well, do you want to give me a target? Unfortunately, you're going to have to be careful, because this thing will give it a bit of an area of effect of fire going. Do we have a place I can shoot it safely?
Well, sure, we can
Straight up in the air, make a firework.
They don't explode in the air, they explode on contact.
Certainly, we can head to the amphitheater.
Alrighty.
As you all start to make your way to the amphitheater, and when you arrive, there is a Goliath. Roped up on a stick, waiting for you to shoot him.
Well, you see, my good sir, although my weapon is a great weapon of war, I personally will only ever use it in self-defense. And unfortunately, this tied-up Goliath is not...
Goliath. That's his name.
I will see that.
Well, why do you care so much about a Goliath?
I just simply don't want to shoot somebody who's unarmed and tied up.
That's not a somebody, that's just a lowly slave.
Well, I don't care.
Why do you care about a lowly slave?
Come here, let me talk to you real quick in private. You said he was a slave, right? You know how much money you can make off of a slave? And you're just having him tied up here and being
slave has disobeyed us multiple times, 20 to be exact. He's run out of all of his chances to make us money. He's going to get executed today either way. And if you want to earn our favor, you will shoot him.
Now, then, I guess you're not interested in my weapon.
Oh, we are.
If you are,
said we're going to let you go.
Are you threatening me, good sir? Because I have other weapons that you have not seen yet, and they are much worse.
I got quite a few good reasons. As he snaps as 20 orc guards just walk out towards you guys.
Are you sure you want to increase your body count from 5 to 20? 5?
Well, it shouldn't be too difficult. They're getting paid for this work.
Now the question is, are you paid to die here on this hill?
Oh, I won't die. I know
How
that
close
for a fact.
is Thonk to the captured Goliath?
Thonk is actually...
I would like to also ask.
So, the captured Goliath is in the middle of the amphitheater. You all are currently at this point of the amphitheater.
Oh, I gotta zoom in.
Although right now, Prower and the Glasses Corp merchant CEO is currently in a heated talk right now. So they aren't really focusing on either of you two. I will say that now.
You know what, let's change tactics here. Let's talk a little bit. How about, let's see if you're willing to pay the price for these things. How much did it cost me to make this? It probably cost me 3 platinum per
Okay, can I do something while you're talking?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Would it be possible for me to cast Unseen Servant to cut the ropes or whatever on the Goliath?
Give me just a moment to just check up on that spell. Here we go. I'm basically just looking at its range because there's the answer is yes.
It's 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you are able to. But Seth, you have to keep the guy distracted, so you have to either roll persuasion or deception.
Oh wait, but quick question. How much did it cost me to make a fight? I imagine it's like 5 platinum at least.
So just the ammo's really easy to make. It really depends on... So how is the thing designed?
Well, I showed you a picture.
Let me see a picture.
Oh, I don't actually have the notebook on
So
me. It's
like
It's not on my arm. It's an actual like crossbow.
Okay, it's a crossbow that like actually. Okay,
and it uses a steel barrel per se, and
I would say about 1 to 2 platinum. Convince me on the 2 platinum.
now you see it's actually very complex. The trigger mechanism is one of the most complex portions of it.
Okay, it is 2 platinum because I don't want to listen. Okay. So it would cost you 2 platinum, like to make for you to make it, and you're really the only one with the patent to know how to make it.
Okay. You see, each one of these things is going to cost at least 5 platinum.
Okay. Roll really quick to keep
Persuasion.
Yep. You have advantage because you are like actually having me like intrigued and like trying to like I have to focus on the computer.
Okay. So you see, we have a 5. This will cost at least 5 platinum to make, and also we need to talk about supplies. Now I understand you specialize in glass. However, I'm going to need spring steel, wood, and rope in order to make all of these.
Well, that's easy. We can just team up with the Steel Corporation, the Wood Corporation, the Rope Corporation.
And I will also need a plot of land, a few helpers, probably about a dozen or so. I want to keep this as secret as possible because if this gets out, you're no longer going to be the only one who has these. And that won't be useful if your enemies also have these. So I want only your most highly trusted personnel on this.
You are right.
I will also be needing tools.
Roll persuasion really quick, because you got him sold a little bit. You got him sold right now. He is like actually debating this right now.
So I will also need tools, and all the people you get for me, I will need them to be highly trained. This is a very complex and difficult thing to make. It took me about 10 years to actually perfect this. So then we also need to talk about cost for research and development, and also I will probably want a percentage of every sale you have of these.
If you are willing to sell us the patent and work for us to some degree, we're willing to pay for everything you need.
Now, the question is, how much are you willing to pay? Now then, because you have to remember,
how much are you wanting right now?
I'm thinking about maybe about 2 billion platinum, if you just want the patent. I personally would rather I hold the patent, and I'm selling to you the finished product.
But and he says, I think gnomes are bad.
I'm still distracting. What are you guys doing?
Gnomes bad.
Gnome's bad. Oh yeah. Okay. So I want to cast Unseen Servant to cut that Goliath free and just see if he wreaks havoc.
At the moment, Seth just needs to do one more persuasion check. Also, 2 billion platinum is a lot, my friend.
I know it is. I was going at because do you
actually want to like get land and like make stuff right now?
No, I'm distracting. The reason why I said 2 billion is because I specifically wanted to get him slightly turned off against it and have him try and barter down to keep his attention on me.
Now, 2 billion's a lot, even for us.
Now then, how about
we're offering you a steady, solid job that will give you constant pay.
Now here's the deal I got in mind. Here's what I'm thinking.
We are willing to buy every patent you make. If you make a new invention, we're willing to buy it, as well as your normal pay.
See, here's the thing. I don't want to sell the patent. I want to keep the patent. I'll sell you the finished product, and you also give me a percentage of every sale you make after that. And then I will have, specifically with you, you will be the only ones I sell to. So think about it that way. Because if I sell you the patent, then I don't have a constant income. You may say you'll hire me, but you can fire me on the spot. I don't have guarantees, but if I hold the patent myself, and you pay me a percentage of every sale as well as buying the product.
No, you don't keep talking.
Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. But How would we benefit if you sell it to us full price and we sell it full price and give you a percentage off that?
Because you're the only ones who have it. If you're the only ones who have it, who's to say what the price should be? You do not have any competition against you. Glass Corp will be expanding.
As he kind of looks at the other gnomes. I'm willing to do this. Would you mind signing a contract?
Personally, I'm not a huge fan of contracts.
Well, then how can we be sure that you won't sell to anyone else?
How can I be sure that you're not forcing me into something that I don't want to do? How about you pull up a classic paper contract? I'm going to read through it.
That's what I was going to do.
Oh, no magical.
No.
No magic, of course.
Well, there's magic, obviously, so that the contract is binding, but only after you sign. You would still be able to read through it all.
Okay, let me read through it all first.
All right, please come back with me. Everyone, you're free to do whatever. I'm going to talk to this half elf for a bit as he starts to take
Do you mind if I bring a few guards with us? Specifically, because I want to also get their input. This is the Mark III, and I've been working on a little something to upgrade it as well. And having some...
Roll persuasion, because this sounds fishy.
Mark III, I want some... Because I need to simplify this. I don't mean to sound rude, but I know soldiers. They have a tendency to break things. So it'd be nice to have some soldiers in with us to truly take a look at it.
You know, we'll just get input from all the soldiers here. As he snaps his hand and all the soldiers start going with him. As Thonk and Froz are left there while Prower and the gnomes kind of go off. So Thonk and Froz, what are you guys... So currently...
Do you mean to say it's just us and the Goliath now?
Yes, it's just you guys and the Goliath, because Prower has convinced all the guards to come with him, as well as all the gnomes to come with him.
Okay.
So I say to the Goliath, I say, what is your name?
He does not say anything. He just looks at the ground, broken.
Why are you here?
Same thing. You do notice that there are a lot of whip marks on him. He has been very much beaten constantly.
Okay.
Thonk says, well, I hope you're not a bad man. And he takes out his axe and he cuts the bindings.
As the bindings release, the Goliath kind of rubs his hands together, simply says, thank you, as he proceeds to what appears to be climbing the stone wall itself and leaving the castle.
Ooh, he's a ninja.
Oh no. He very much
real
is
tall.
leaving hand marks and like punch marks from putting his hand into the wall to climb.
He's cooler than a ninja.
Yes. Strong man. As he proceeds to leave the castle wall.
Wait, show me
I
how
would
to
like
do that.
to
Wait.
leave
He's already
before
gone.
evidence is found.
He is already gone. All
No,
right.
I meant leave before the gnomes come back and see that we let him go.
Okay. Froz, was it? We should probably leave now.
All right. Do you guys want to head to the document room and like watch this contract signing in action?
Yeah, all right.
I'm not going to sign.
I think I want to snoop, but like not too suspiciously.
Well, I mean,
Just
right
kind of
now,
walk around.
right now, all the guards except for the gate guard are in one building.
Yeah. No, I want to snoop.
Oh, we could have taken them.
Okay, so Thonk goes. By the way, it is this building right here.
I look for the sword room. Is there a sword room
So,
with swords?
really
you
quick,
want to find the armory?
I do gotta ask: can Thonk read?
Does Thonk need? Does
He
Thonk
can read
need
words
to
like
read?
cat and dog.
And sword. He knows
Yeah.
the word sword.
He knows the word sword. That's right.
There are lots of buildings with the word sword on it.
Probably
Hmm.
don't have to throw their names on everything now.
Almost every building has the name of every single corporation on it.
Bonk tries to smell swords.
Would that be a perception check?
Oh, what?
We're gonna look really quick.
I think that might be
Yeah.
perception.
What are you smelling exactly, my friend?
I'm trying
Like-
to smell the blood and the iron.
Is that nature?
That's gonna be survival. Roll survival.
No.
So,
Wisdom check.
you do smell blood, and there is blood coming from building 18, which is all the way back here.
Wow, you have a good nose. You can smell that far away.
Smell blood, definitely.
I go there.
Okay, you start walking toward the slave quarters. All right. And now we are over at Prower. Where are you? Sneaking. Oh wait, no, Froz. Where are you sneaking?
I'm not sneaking so much as casually strolling around, taking in the sights.
Okay.
So much more difficult if things go south.
So you do notice that like this is very much in a military castle, but ran by the merchants. You basically know what every building is by the time you are done.
Okay.
So you're able to reference that number list. And now,
I can't read.
yes. So, how's the sales going?
Okay, so you brought out the contract.
Yes.
All right, let's go and take a look at this contract
So
here.
the contract does say that all products are technically yours, but the contract basically says that for 5 years you can only sell to them.
Okay. Is this all products? Simply only the products of the crossbow.
Only this product.
Only this product I can sell to them for 5 years. All products are mine, and specifically, I'm only making. I'm selling to them at pretty much specifically slightly more than the price it does cost to make it. Plus, I make a percentage for every sale that they make for this, correct?
Correct, but that percentage is going to be lower since you are charging a high price.
Yeah. I'm charging 5 platinum when it costs me 2 platinum to make it.
Yes. So the percentage that they are going to sell you, so you're selling it for 5 platinum to them?
Yes.
They're going to sell it for 10.
And say about 10%?
Yeah, they're going to give you 1 platinum per sale.
No,
So that way they give you basically 6 platinum. They're still making...
They're making 4 platinum.
4 platinum profit still.
Mm-hmm.
Which, honestly, that's a decent deal for you.
Yeah, but I also want to keep going. Are they going to give me land?
Yes, they are willing to offer you land. It's not much, but it does say in the contract that the contract can be rewritten. Somebody just yell at us.
No. Not at us, but somebody yelled.
Okay. So the contract does state that it can be rewritten in the land section, depending on how your performance is.
I want to talk to them about that. So specifically, what does this mean that it can be rewritten due to my performance?
If you perform well, we give you more land. If you perform bad, we take away some land.
Now, what do you consider performing well or not well?
If you don't give us stock for about 10 days, that's pretty bad, wouldn't you think?
How much do you want in 10 days? Because these things are complex, so they will take time to make.
We would want at least 1 every week.
Am I able to do that?
Yes.
How much?
You're able to make basically 1 a day.
Okay, just by myself.
Yes, if you spend the entire day, you can make 1 a day.
Okay, so you want at least 1 a week.
Yes. And if you perform well, we give you even more land. We basically give you more contracts that you can work with.
How about... I agree with the increasing land, but how about instead of you coming to me with contracts, I can come to you with different inventions?
That would be good.
Now then, here's another thing.
As well as there's one more thing on the contract.
Yes.
It does say that they aren't going to give you any like hired personnel until they see how your performance is, which is understandable. You're a new guy. But they are willing to give you one slave, specifically the Goliath slave.
That just escaped. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thonk and Frost.
Okay.
We were gonna free him anyways, even if he was our slave.
I know. I might have kept around. He had him as a worker and have a job and a place.
Yeah, you could just tell him you
It would
freed
have
him. You
literally
freed him
been
as
like
soon as
you would have literally done the shield hero thing where you give him like a nice place, you give him food, you give him water.
I'm just going to do the same thing as the orcs. I'd be like, okay, you work for me now. Here's a place to stay. Here's some salary, and here's everything.
As well as in the contract, you get basically one slave voucher. You can go to the slave market and get a slave.
Okay.
One.
This one. Yep.
For free.
Okay.
And it
am
would
I at the
Any slave?
slaves quarters yet?
High quality.
It does not specify.
Ah, yeah, I can take advantage of that.
But it really depends on the slave marketer.
Okay. So I can persuade higher, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, so
I can
let's
guarantee you all slave marketers are sleazy.
So then, let's go ahead and rewrite this small portion about the land, specifically adding in the specific details on what you specifically want, how are we going to increase or decrease land, and how exactly we're going to do that. I specifically want to make sure nothing in this contract can be misread.
Every week, up to 150 acres. That's a lot.
It's a boatload.
Up to 150 acres. Every week, when you perform well, we give you 5 acres. You're going to start with 50, which, pretty generous of us, but we like your gusto. 50 acres. Every week you perform well, you get 5 more. Every week you don't perform well, getting us at least 1, and performing well is getting us 3.
Okay.
Performing well is 3. 2 is eh. And performing 1 and 2, we understand. But if you don't give us any, we take away 5 acres.
Okay.
If you get to 35 acres and are producing that bad, or if you're producing bad for 3 weeks in a row, we take away your land. He is writing this in his notebook in real life, by the way, everyone.
Okay. Specifically, here's a quick question for you. Now, are you going to go ahead and give me the supplies immediately?
It's going to take some time to build what you want, but we will get you the supplies immediately so you can start work. We should have it up by tomorrow morning.
Okay. So I should have a location and supplies ready to go by tomorrow morning?
In fact, I'm going to take out this map really quick and show you. You're going to have it right about over here.
Is it possible for me to actually get a site right next to the river?
Yes. In fact, we can start it off. Eventually, once you get to the whole thing, you're going to look at about this much land. Near the end. I don't know how many 150 acres is in this map.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically what they're describing.
So you want a minimum of 1 a week, preferably around 3 a week?
3 a week will give you decent performance.
Okay. And you are going to give me supplies to make that at least 3 a week. If not more supplies, if I can potentially make even more for you. Now, here's another question. Maybe we can get a second contract going, if you're interested. Now, then, if I'm going to be doing inventing, I'm going to need some extra supplies.
Okay.
Depending on what I'm going to be working on, will depend on the supplies I need. Specifically, I am working on one other invention at the moment. Now, depending on how it turns out, I might offer it to you as an item that you might be interested in, but it's not quite ready yet.
Oh, what do you need for it?
Well, okay. Specifically, the thing is that I can only use it once a day before it actually shatters into pieces. So I'm going to need some good high quality steel, some solid springs, as well as
What spell are you thinking of doing? Because you already have the materials
I
for
know
it.
I have catapult running right now, but as I said, I can only cast it twice a day. So it's going to be a side project to upgrade, but it's never going to happen. It's just something I'm putting out there, so that way they're interested in getting me extra supplies for my tinkering.
Okay.
It's actually just going to sit in the supply bin, and I'm just so that way I constantly
roll persuasion. Depending on how you roll, he's either going to say yes or he's going to say no, basically.
17.
Okay. He's kind of iffy on it. He'll give you a little bit of supplies in the beginning, and as time progresses, if you perform well, he'll give you more and more.
Okay, that sounds like good. We'll go on. Do you mind if I throw this on this contract, or do you want to write up a new contract?
You can throw it on this contract.
Okay. So just to double check, I'm starting
I
out
free
with
the
58.
slaves.
What?
All of them.
What?
I free them all. Be free.
Come on.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see how big this building is. Let's see really quick how big the slave quarters is.
This is going to ruin the contract.
It's really interesting how you guys are being right now. Because this dude's about to
I'm
get
just
you
not
like
sure what's.
This is about
We're
to
doing our
a
best with
lot
what
of
we're
stuff.
given, but this is like.
this is about to get you like a stable income, a base of operations that you own. Go slaves, go.
We're just like free the
Be
slaves.
free. Thonk doesn't know that.
Goliath, because he was going to be my slave. I'll be like, oh, I just freed him right away because, as you said, he was a troublemaker, and I don't want to give him the secret. But you releasing all the slaves, I can't argue that away.
Free, be free.
If you are
I'm not
rolling,
there.
if you are,
Well, I was. If someone asked, I was just going to say that the Goliath managed to escape on his own,
okay,
and I
so
couldn't stop him.
if you wish to free all the slaves, roll 5 slave hands. Every one that you succeed on is a free slave, like a free set of 5 slaves.
Well,
If
can
you
I
want,
just
if you
ask
want,
them to free the other ones as I let them out?
no, because if is this something you want to do?
This is going to cause troubles for us, but the slaves could make good NPCs later to help us.
Yeah, I mean, like, my end goal now is kind of to overthrow everything. I'm trying to get rich to overthrow everything now.
So
We're just being a bit anarchist at the moment.
You're kind of having some preemptive strikes going.
you guys see that like they have like structure and stuff, and I think Bebo's a bit upset about being in jail. I'm kidding.
No, this is not what it's about.
Oh no, I'm kidding, Thonk. I know, but with it,
No, I mean like what's
if
the conditions they're in? Like I want to know. I kind of want to just
they're
kind of
slaves,
feel the situation out before.
they're slaves, but you've seen slaves on the mainland as well.
Yes. How poorly are being treated? Does Thonk have reason to think that he
They
should?
got dog dishes.
Okay.
Was to always keep them in fairly good conditions because they work for you. You have to keep them strong and happy enough.
Honestly, I hadn't
Yeah.
expected Thonk to make such intense moral choices on the first go, but
I wasn't either.
Is this how Thonk wants to be? Is this
So
free!
did you
be
ask
free.
Thonk?
I'll let you know. If you do this, you'll basically make an enemy of the merchant
Free
guild.
slaves, be free!
Of the
Well, I already
entire
hate all of them
merchant
because
guild.
they're
Okay,
suspicious.
it's okay to hate them. Seth hates them, but
I'm
like,
in
power-
the slow
don't-
way.
the power they hold.
They control the entire
Yeah,
city.
Thonk doesn't.
And they
Thonk
probably
doesn't think
control
about
City
that.
B too.
Thonk doesn't think
The
about
entire
that. He just lets
city,
them go.
and they
Be
have
free.
bases
Can
in
Frost be nearby and maybe stop
Free.
Thonk from doing that?
Frosty's
I'm
Thonk.
currently singing and shouting "Be free" as I'm trying. You can stop me if you want.
So
All right.
Frost sees Thonk going, "Be free, be free," and that's what Frost sees walking like down the road right now towards the slave quarters. Is Thonk doing
Okay.
that?
Okay, I just want to pull Thonk to the side and shush him.
Well,
Thunk,
you
you've
have to
been
make
shushed.
an appeal to my towering intelligence to talk me out of this. I don't know.
No, I just say shush.
Offer him food.
Offer him
Can't
another
argue with
crease.
that.
Christ.
You'll listen to me because
Chrysler.
maybe I'll give you food in the future.
Remember that Chrysler? Remember that Chrysler?
Quiche.
Yeah, the quiche.
Quiche. Tonk says, "What quiche? What's a quiche?"
Delicious egg from oven. Oven
You
food.
give me more food?
I will give you more food. I will make you food. If you don't do anything crazy.
Thank goodness.
What you mean?
Frost has saved us.
What? Oh sorry, I can hear.
What'd you say, Thonk?
Bad people in jail. Tonk, free them.
What's your response, Frost?
Yes, I know, and I want to free them too, but we can't free them like this, or they'll just get captured again.
And Tonk kind of stands there and he thinks about it really hard for a while.
Smoke comes out of his ears.
Yeah.
Hear some gears grinding in there. Maybe
Okay, as long
nosebleed.
as you give me more food.
Not gonna lie, I really want to see it animated now of just Thonk walking down the street just singing, "Be free, be free." Frost runs over, yoinks him to the side, and is like, "Shush, I'll give you more food." And Thonk's like, "Food?"
Food?
Tonk doesn't remember what he was doing anymore.
Alright, so let's just wrap up the negotiations. We're pretty much done. I started with 50 acres, and every time that I make you 3 or more of these weapons, you will go ahead and increase my land by 5 acres. However, if I fail to make you
At least
one per week, you'll subtract 5 acres. If I have 35 or less acres, I will be cut from the contract. If I fail 3 weeks in a row, I will be cut from the contract. And you will give me a small amount of tinkering supplies to try and create more inventions for you. And you'll give me the slave that was out there, the Goliath, as well as this one slave voucher for this.
Correct.
Everything should be up and running by tomorrow morning.
Correct. And there's one last thing. You cannot sell to anyone else but to us.
Yes.
If you break this is soul binding.
Now, I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
Where do you want these delivered? Do you want them delivered in town, or are you going to send somebody to pick it up?
We'll send someone to pick it up.
Make sure they're trustworthy.
Oh, don't worry. The Postman's Guild is very trustworthy. Because they will find you. You don't have a choice.
All right.
You don't have a choice. What if the Postman's Guild is doing it? Then we can travel while making them.
He just signed his notebook in real life.
There we go. Travel. We have a signed contract.
As the contract begins to glow, as it levitates into the air and bursts into a puff of flames.
Darn it, I wanted the copy for my own file keeping.
As Prower feels pain
Oh.
on the back of his back.
Ah.
As the contract begins to sear into his flesh.
Good news is this will only last for 5 years.
Sorry, you're no Morlock now. You
That was
worship
part of the
Morlock now.
contract.
Yes.
Top line,
Yes.
5 years.
Because they know not to make it forever.
Yes.
Because that's bad for them as well.
All right.
Okay. As Prower walks out, very much in pain because, something was just burned into his flesh.
Do they give me a copy of the contract? So
that is your copy of the contract.
Gosh darn it, you know how much of a pain but it's going to be read from there. I'll have to get somebody to
Yeah, I hope you can read backwards because you're going to have to look at that in a mirror.
I don't want to turn my head that far. I'll just hire somebody to...
No matter how he looks at it, any way he tries to, he can see the full contract. In full, like, he can understand the full contract.
Okay. Are you actually going to introduce these weapons? Oh, well.
They don't know.
Okay. You're right.
I'm going to stop telling you stuff now.
What are you talking about? I just signed the contract in front of them.
Well, no, I'm going to stop telling you stuff like the weapons.
I made the deal about the weapons right in front of them.
No, not that.
I don't know what you're talking about now. I honestly don't.
So
Don't worry about it. We'll meet
you'll
up.
have a week to get them at least one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk out and you see Thonk and Froz, and Thonk is just standing there daydreaming about food.
Yes.
Well, I guess that we should go. I guess that we somehow joined up. Well, I should introduce myself. I'm Prower. Oh, yeah, I should probably get closer to the microphone.
Into the mic.
I'm Prower DeLaw of the DeLaw family. Known
never
for
gave my full
our
last name.
land transactions. I have forgone the name to start up my own business and create my own name.
As you introduce yourself with the name.
Yes.
Who?
You can just call me Prower.
Oh yes, I remember you, small human.
Yes.
The same height. This is gonna be the running gag.
Running gag.
And I guess that's all for my introduction. I just came here to start a business, and it looks like I've already got it going. I guess I have a few things to get to, though. What is your names?
My name is Froz. Oh well, that's what I'm going by right now. I'm here to find my brother. I found a note in his room, said he came here. He's not the type to run off, so I'm assuming he was kidnapped or coerced into coming here. Who knows? I'm finding him.
Okay. And what about you, tall one?
Tall one.
Tom takes his finger out of his nose, and he says, "I'm Thunk. I fell into the ship.
You fell into the ship. Okay.
I smelled waffles and I fell into the ship."
I'm glad to see. Did you ever find the waffles?
He looks around. No, not yet.
Okay.
Did find a really good quiche though.
Well, then we can hunt down waffles later on for you. If you want, I guess I suddenly got land. We could potentially meet up there. I guess that will help each other out for now.
Sounds good. Sounds like the best lead I got.
Yeah, I mean, like, or actually, yeah, if you want, we could split up and try and look for information.
Split up and look for clues, gang.
Although I don't quite trust the tall one. I feel like he's going to get lost and cause some trouble.
As you do feel something now in your pockets. Prower.
What do I got?
A coupon.
Oh, yeah.
For a free slave.
I felt like they would have just handed me it, but okay, I guess it magically pops in my pocket.
Everything's magical. As Prower now has a coupon for a free slave if you wish to head to the slave quarters.
Well, I mean, right now I don't even have a building to send them to, so having them sleep outside overnight seems like it will suck. So
you could also have them accompany you.
Well,
Do you want an NPC or not?
I mean, the NPC I'm eventually just going to send, and he'll make the one a week that I need. After I teach him to make the one a week. I know, but I mean, like, I'm going to pretty much, as soon as I get this thing up and running, make a few backups. The slave, after he earns my trust and I earn his, we'll just simply give that one a week that I already have pre-made. And then if he really earns my trust, I'll teach him how to make it himself from scratch. Although I'm probably going to pre-make the parts and just have him assemble them and give it to them.
Also, what is your dream building?
Dream building? Well, okay. Let's take a look. Since
And Arby's.
heck yeah, we're getting Arby's, guys. So, judging by what we know, we're going to probably have.
Just give me a style. Don't actually build the entire layout because I need to find a map.
Oh, it's going to be
Mid-century modern.
floor. Bottom floor is mostly going to be factory. Top floor is going to go ahead and have bedrooms.
Okay.
And baths.
I can do that.
And the bottom floor will also have probably a latrine indoors if I can afford such a luxury of this in this time.
Okay. I'll make something.
Yeah. And since it's going to be next to the river, we're going to have food.
Can we
We're probably
afford
going to need
indoor
a kitchen.
plumbing?
We will see.
Although
We'll see.
I might make 2 buildings, if possible. One a home and one the factory.
At the moment, it's going to be one building.
Okay, so we're going to have to combine the home and factory. Factory on the bottom floor, home with bedrooms and kitchen and all the living necessities up top for both me, my party, and the slave. Unless the Goliath pops up and is like, I want a job.
So, what y'all doing? It is actually starting to become dusk.
Well, we need someplace to stay.
Guess we better go find an inn. Since we don't have a building yet. Are they going to build a whole building overnight?
Yes,
Or like...
that's what he said, and if he fails, he just destroyed the contract.
If he this contract is soul binding, so if they fail,
They die.
they die.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, but who builds a whole building overnight? Is
I
this
want to
man
make
Tom Nook?
money.
Is he a wizard?
They'll
He's
find
Tom
it.
Nook.
And wizard and Thonk asked the same thing. Is he a wizard?
No,
Are they
because he's
wizards?
not in debt. He's just
Thonk
under
looks-
contract
Thonk
to
looks
make
at
them
Froz.
something every week for 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, I'm saying Tom Nook is the only man I know who can make a building appear overnight.
Froz looks at, or Thonk looks at Froz and says, "Are you a wizard?"
I'm not a wizard.
Oh, wait. Yeah, what are you?
I'm a bard.
Well, if we have a bard and if we go to an inn, you could maybe perform and make some coin enough for us to sleep for the night.
You don't even need to make
25
coin
gold
of it.
still.
You just perform and they'll give you a room for the performance. Like performers' quarters.
See, look at that. Plus, you can make yourself some money from that.
There are currently 5 inns at the moment, all owned by InCorp. If you need a place to sleep, InCorp's got you.
We go to the most populated one.
The most populated one. Well, as InCorp, as the unicorn's den. Owned by InCorp. If you need a place to sleep, InCorp's got you.
Did you make up catchphrases for all of these corporations, or are you
Yes.
doing this on the spot?
I'm doing this on the spot, and I'm making them up right here, right now. I'll be honest with you, before the game session even started, I wasn't even prepared for the merchants or anything like that.
You're just going, okay.
It just came to me when Seth asked about the engine, and now I'm just rolling with it. It is now a
All
thing.
right. This has turned the entire plot.
It has.
Did
It
we
really
even have
has.
a plot?
It never had a... I will be honest with you, I'm just been BSing this entire time.
Okay. You're just hoping to find a plot in all of this.
Well, I did find a plot. I found a pretty damn good plot that I wasn't expecting.
Well, we have a plot now, and I guess we have a 9-to-5 job.
We have to make up a new story.
Yeah, did you hear me about the engine corp?
That you made that up and now you have to roll with it? Were you planning on a completely monopolized, like, Outer Worlds type setting?
I'll be honest with you, I went into this game and I had no plot planned at all. Except for you guys arriving on the island.
Okay. Well, I really like it. I think this is
I'm
a really
impressed.
interesting plot.
Thank you. I love practicing improv. I will be honest with you. Every D&D
I
session,
am impressed by your improv.
every D&D session we go into, I never have anything planned. I'll be completely 100% honest with you.
I gotta say, I really like it.
I have a
I'm
few things
excited.
planned. The only thing I had planned here was you guys were arriving. Yeah.
You mentioned the airship.
Somewhere.
I don't know what the other thing you're talking about, but I guess it'll wait.
It's going to happen soon. We'll see.
Anyways,
So we're
going to the inn.
The Unicorn's Den, owned by InCorp. If you need a place to sleep, InCorp's got you. So, InCorp seems to be ran by a very, very lovely older woman who is a dwarf. As she's serving a lot of men and such inside, as it's very rowdy to some degree inside the tavern.
This is going to give me a headache. That's why I don't like inns.
Inside the tavern,
Okay.
and I should mention.
Desire battle.
The rooms are a floor above. as it does start to kind of settle down a little bit, enough for the bartender slash owner to be able to just go behind the bar and just wait for somebody to come up and order something.
Okay. I walk towards
Run.
the bar and I sort of flash my instrument.
Oh, why,
Excuse me,
hello
Waffle.
there. How are you doing today?
Hey, it's going great.
That's good. That's a very fine instrument you have right there.
Are you in need of a performance, perhaps?
At the moment, if you're willing to perform, I wouldn't mind. A lot of these men are being very rowdy right now, and they do need someone to calm them down. I'm willing to give you a room if you wish.
That is
Slonk
Perfect.
starts yelling and he starts beating everyone up who's being
Stop.
rowdy. He grabs a chair and breaks it over one of their heads.
Can someone please animate that? Yeah, that's not
I
actually
pull him to
happening.
the side. I pull him to the side again. I place a coin on the counter and I order him some food.
Thong, there's a lovely dish of waffles that arrives to you.
Thonk tears up a little bit and he whispers to himself, "The promised land."
Promised land.
Can I pull
And he
Froz
eats as
for a
many
quick
waffles
second?
as he can.
Yes, Froz, you're pulled over to the side by Prower for a second.
Now you see, they need a performance, and you can perform. I say you try and milk this for a bit, maybe 3 rooms, and meal each. You could try it, and
I could try it. I could, if I make a really good performance, maybe they'll be friends.
oh no, you gotta make this deal beforehand. If you just perform, they could just be like, oh, here's that one room we promised.
You know, she seems very nice. You shouldn't try to con her.
It isn't conning.
I don't want to con her,
be
but I will ask for some meals
So,
for my friends.
so Thonk, who's honestly the most innocent one out of everyone because he's just Thonk is
Froz
Thonk.
hasn't done anything.
Thonk is Thonk. Froz is pretty innocent, but probably has had some things happen in Froz's life.
Froz
You just want to make
has
a
daddy
profit out of
issues,
everything.
but like,
I just know what it's worth.
Yeah,
If there's a coin to be made, you better make it.
you only care about money. That's your character flaw.
Remember Bill Gates?
So,
Problem is, you didn't take your chance.
yeah, okay, did you guys see that?
Just see what?
So, like, there was a news reporter who was, like, just interviewing Bill Gates, and she was like, how did you make so much money? And then he wrote her a blank check and said, have however much you want. She was like, no, I can't accept that. No, thank you. And she just refused and refused. And he was like, that's why I made so much money. I never gave up an opportunity to make money.
Yeah.
Like she just did. And that just made me go, what?
That's crazy.
I'm already now going to be...
real life usually isn't people writing you blank checks, so
Yeah.
it's usually
I think it was
business
more
opportunities.
metaphorical,
Yes.
But
This is not the Green Dragon Inn. This is the Unicorn.
You know,
I would have taken
same
money
name.
from Bill Gates.
I'm just kidding.
You aren't a kid, and you're yourself. You're a half elf.
You're yourself.
everything's become digital. Okay, never mind. It's back.
Never mind.
Okay, so, yeah, do you?
Okay, so I ask the lady, if I do an encore, if we can also get some meals.
Yes, if they like you enough and you do an encore, then certainly. We got a nice dish of waffles that we just got out of the oven. And yes, I know what I said.
Oven?
Yes. They're probably like frozen and reheated in the oven.
No, they are made in the oven.
I guess that makes sense. Waffle irons
No,
aren't
it
like a
doesn't.
thing anymore. Or like a thing yet.
I'd picture a McDonald's kind of place, honestly, from the
Yeah.
jingle, and it's a franchise, you know. It's in franchise, so I pictured a big, in/McDonald's.
Oh, I pictured like a Best Western with a restaurant.
Think of
I pictured a Best Western and a McDonald's mixed together.
think of a family-owned business kind of deal, but like think of a franchise business. That's what's happening here, Seth. Is a franchise business.
It's a Starbucks with beds.
No, think of more like a McDonald's with beds.
They at least good beds.
I don't know. You haven't seen them yet.
That's true.
All right, so you ready to perform, Froz?
Yes, I want to perform a song that will calm the men down, but not bore them.
All right. What's the song
So,
called?
like, a nice bop.
Uh,
I haven't prepared a list of songs that I can play yet. I was gonna do that.
well, if you want to look for a song,
Oh no, I lost connection.
we will get it played in bot stuff. So
Connection to the server has been interrupted.
Well, I don't know how to find a song that isn't copyrighted right now.
all right, now just play it and I'll work around it.
Okay. I think I know a song that'll sound good. Let me check my computer. YouTube, please load.
Because I'm literally just gonna upload the raw footage of this with a few edits, and then see if it gets muted on that section or not. And then if it does, we'll just remove the section.
Okay.
Play a non-copyright
So
version.
I'm thinking
Like
a nice
Stick.
country rock
I'm back.
sort of deal.
Did you just say country rock?
Country
Yes.
There's
road.
country in it. That's kind of
You guys
bad.
hear me?
Yep, we
I
can.
just
Vaughn.
disconnected. Okay. Sorry.
You're fine.
I don't know what that was. Sometimes it does that now.
13 minutes.
Well, 13 minutes is an actual film.
That was you telling
I gotta find
how
actual
long it took us
songs
to
by
start.
Hold on. I have a band in mind that might be good for this tavern.
Play Megalovania.
No.
Okay.
We're gonna see this song really quick.
Hold on, I can't read this playlist, it's too small.
There we go. We're just gonna do this.
Wait, I'm gonna turn my volume up on my computer for a second to hear this song.
About what?
The song.
It's why?
Because I'm disappointed about country.
Oh my god. Okay, and your song starts to play, Frost.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, roll performance, Frost.
Let me hold on, I lost the thing. Come back, will you?
May want to get that back.
Okay, performance.
Okay, you're doing a pretty good tune. People are starting to like raise their heads and look over. They're having a good time with this. They really like the jam.
It's a bop.
It's a pretty good bop. Banging their heads to it and such. All right, I'll just get one more. I'll just get one more performance check from you really quick. Okay. They're still attached. They're still attached. The roll before was pretty good enough.
They didn't understand the lyrics.
Well, there are no lyrics.
That's why they didn't understand them.
You look on your computer.
Like all the information about it.
Fuck, I sent you the picture.
Oh, I know. Hello.
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 What's happening?
Give me a sec. Well, I mean, I just sent, I'm just going off of, what it says on the official website for
I know. Yeah.
For stuff. I'm just gonna.
It's cool. It's not. I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility. So I mean, they're slightly taller than average.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stick with the official stuff.
I know. I don't actually want to make him 8 feet tall. I was just kidding.
Yeah, I'm
6'10", 7 feet.
Yeah, I'm willing to have him
I'm just showing you that I'm not crazy, and the player's handbook does say, 6 to 7 feet tall.
Oh,
Yeah.
we know your character's crazy. He just wants waffles.
He does want waffles.
And he got his waffles.
Yeah.
Once he gets waffles, though, he starts looking for a fight.
You
'Cause he's
can't
got
have a
more
fight anymore. No
waffle
one is being
energy.
rowdy. Everyone has calmed down.
Everyone
As I
has
place
calmed
the
down
waffle.
as they proceed to clap, which is what I was trying to get to.
So there we go. That's it. So she got her meal in her room. Let's see
Yep.
if she can get us some reels.
What are you offering her, by the way?
She gets to stay at the
Well,
really
what
cool
what are you
thing.
offering him? Because Froze is him.
But they both can stay at my place. I don't care.
Well, they're both him.
Yeah, we just basically got a place to stay and the offer
No,
to help
not
look for
tonight. I'm just talking
information.
about this can be a home base, the place I just got. That's going to be built tomorrow.
Okay. Did you express that to Froz?
I think I mentioned it.
Yes.
Okay. So Froz,
Yes, I got the message.
are you going to work towards that
The free meal. I just want food.
the
I just
free
don't
meal
wanna pay money.
the free meal for the others, as well as the free room for the others, or are you willing to share a meal and share a room? You could
I'm willing to share a
perform.
room, but I want to try for the extra meal
What does
because
performance
Thonk
use?
looks hungry.
perform charisma.
Wait, I control fire. Oh, but that's kind of risky. If I do some fire tricks, because the only thing I will say is magical about me is the control fire spell.
That I'm fine with. All right, so
You want to juggle some fire for me, and I'll play something real like cool.
if you
Pyrotechnics.
do, I'll let one of you choose who rolls performance, and then I'll give them advantage.
Okay.
I think the fire tricks
You
deserve
should probably
advantage
roll
because
performance, but if I need to roll something for the spell, I'll roll for the spell.
yeah, okay.
Right? You don't need to.
Because I got a +4 for performance, so I got performance in the bag.
Yeah.
All right, roll 2 performances with advantage. Okay. You performed
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
People like it, and the bartender walks up to you and says, "You did very good. Here is some waffles on the house for the two of you, as well as for your half-orc friend."
Well, thank you, good sir.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm
Ma'am.
sorry. I didn't see who was doing.
I believe I am female.
Oh, my apologies.
As she also hands you keys to the rooms.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, no problem. If you need anything else, just feel free to ask. Thank you for calming everyone down.
Thonk says waffles. Give me waffles.
They just
You
did.
got waffles.
They literally. She just handed you a plate of waffles, Thonk.
Those are gone already.
They're gone already.
Well, she doesn't have enough to give you more because she has other people to feed.
You got 2 servings of waffles.
You should be good about waffles now. Like you should be full, especially the Chrysler that you got earlier.
You really can still not say quiche.
No, I can. I can say quiche. It's just I forgot it's quiche, and I think there's an R in there somewhere.
There's not an R in quiche.
Why not? Creesh.
Quiche.
Cree.
A quiche.
But yeah, as you all get a room and such. So, everyone has their own separate room, right?
I just realized something.
Yeah.
I can doubt his merchants again because the contract only mentions the weapons; it doesn't mention ammunition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they can also argue that, by definition, ammunition is included with weapons. And then
But only one like set of rounds. Like they didn't contract for some
But-
like backup ammunition once
One
they run
bullet.
out.
I mean, like, then I'll probably fill out another contract
at
with
this point, it depends on the soul contract whether it determines ammunition, because this is now out of both of your guys' powers.
Well, I'm just saying.
This is
I will give them a few rounds with every crossbow. However, they will have to pay me to make more ammunition because it does cost me money to make ammunition. So they will, in theory.
oh,
Oh, it doesn't.
no, because you can make them like on the spot technically.
Okay.
So technically,
I guess I
it
always
doesn't
thought that
cost you.
just during my long rest, I made like a boatload.
You do.
Okay.
But it doesn't cost you money to make them.
Oh, okay.
Because if it did, then you wouldn't have as a cantrip.
That's true. Okay, then never mind.
Also, I just want to point out when a soul contract is made, it is out of both parties' hands and in the hands of the Judgment God.
Okay. So then I better not
Well,
get on his bad side.
More like the God of contracts. And he hates loopholes.
It's not a loophole. It's a thing. I'm kidding. Okay, fine. I won't.
Actually, I think the God of Contracts would love loopholes.
No. God of
It
contracts.
depends what God of contracts it is.
The God of
Is it
contracts.
is it like a dwarven god of judgment, or is it like a sneaky goblin god of contracts? You know,
No, it'd be someone smart. It'd probably be like a human god. Because contracts feel like a very human thing.
It's a gnome. And it's
It's a gnome.
It's a lawful neutral gnome.
Okay. And I'm a
dwarves are pretty smart.
So
They
not
like
exactly
contracts.
make.
They're very lawful.
Lawful is like they abide by
It depends on the laws you're following.
Yep.
the laws of the contract. And that's what that god is all about. Yeah. So everyone's in their separate.
Anyone else think those gnomes were a cult
No.
or a hive mind?
I don't know. I mean, they managed to work together, so they know that each of them have their own monopoly, and they work together in order to keep them.
No. I'm saying he talked to the guy at the thing, or at the shop about the invention, and then he went straight to the castle and he knew about the invention.
The guard at the gate I talked to, and he had a sending stone to talk to them about it.
Okay.
So it's like a walkie-talkie, so he calls it in, kind of deal.
But you can only use it for like 5 minutes a day.
Yeah. So it's like for emergencies.
Like you can only do a set number of.
He didn't just walk over there himself.
Of words. You can only do so many words.
Oh, is it only so many words?
Yeah.
It's like a 30-word limit or something. Yeah.
Oh,
it's like you're sending a tweet on Twitter.
Yeah.
But
It's got a character limit.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was enough to convey the mention of, hey, new guy wants to sell inventions to you guys.
Okay.
He never did get to see it work, so.
No, he didn't. He was always stationed to man the outside gate.
No, I'm talking about none of them.
Did he maybe see the Goliath leave?
No, because here, I'll take you to the castle. Because the Goliath went.
He flew over the wall.
He went to this wall right over here.
Okay.
And the gate is right here. So it is a bit of a difference. So, once everyone's stomachs are full, you all retire to your rooms?
Yep. I guess I'm just waiting for tomorrow so I can start tinkering with some stuff. Make some sunglasses.
Come hither, the mic's here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go back to my room. I want to get to tomorrow so I can make some sunglasses.
Alright. Thonk, what are you doing, my friend?
Thonk is asleep.
Thonk just conks out.
Wait, at the tavern?
He's on the bar, yes.
He's on the... Okay, Thonk has passed out in the bar. The nice, lovely bartender takes him to his room.
That's a strong bartender.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
7 foot half orc right there.
Yeah.
She's a ripped bartender.
Oh, yeah. She's a dwarf.
Have you ever seen a dwarf bartender?
And then, Froz, what are you doing?
As a dwarf, half dwarf at least, I would like to sample some spirits.
Okay. Roll a constitution
This is a
save.
bar after all, and I know my liquor.
Roll a constitution save.
Why? I'm not drinking a whole bunch. I'm sampling it.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing you want the strongest stuff, right? Like, see how the strongest stuff
No,
is?
I want your best stuff,
Okay.
not the strongest stuff.
Roll
I want the
constitution.
good stuff. Why?
Because the best stuff is the strongest stuff.
No, the stuff that tastes good. I don't want just straight up moonshine.
Oh,
I
no.
want like a nice Jack.
Mountain Dew, yeah.
A shot of Jack will give you a buzz.
Okay, just a shot? Okay, that would be 3 gold.
You guys have gold? I don't remember.
You never put gold in my inventory.
I'm going to say you had 10 gold. You already spent 1.
Did you spend 1?
Yeah.
They.
Can I edit my gold so that I can have? Okay,
Oh.
so 9 gold before the drink.
Yep, and then it
Okay,
costs
how about
3
instead
gold.
of buying a drink,
You perform.
I find one of the customers who hasn't finished their drink.
Roll persuasion.
No,
Are
not
you gonna
like
finish that?
like there's always a guy who like doesn't finish his drink and then has to go off to the bathroom to throw up.
In that, you would roll sleight of hand then,
Yeah.
because you would be stealing. But with
But it's
persuasion,
not technically stealing because it's been paid for and the guy's definitely not coming back.
stealing from the guy though. It's better just to roll persuasion, just ask for one, especially since you would have advantage since they did see you perform.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I asked for a drink from one of the guys who was particularly impressed and see if he'll spot me a drink.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good thing I called advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so as he says, yeah, here you go, as he hands you a entire bottle of Jack.
Okay. Got me some Jack. I take a small sip and then I put it in my bag.
Tastes
For
very,
later.
very good. Almost addictive.
It's only a sip. Give her some time. She'll get drunk later on and get addicted.
I'm a dwarf. I'm not gonna get drunk.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you have less mass, therefore you're actually more likely to get hit by alcohol harder.
No,
No.
dwarfs can hold their
No.
alcohol because they grow up drinking.
Okay.
Literally, like a dwarf's baby bottle is filled with like hard liquor. But yeah, so do you retire to your room afterwards?
Yes.
All right. Is everyone in their room as the night begins to fall? And I would reckon that someone had a watch. It'd be about 3 a.m. when there's a noise in the alley behind the tavern that awakens all 3 of you.
You're in the tavern. I mean, is everything? Do I still have everything?
You still have all your stuff.
Is the window broken?
We haven't been robbed.
The window is not broken.
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like my
Can
problem.
we
Thonk
peek out the window and see what it was?
says finally a fight, and he screeches a war cry and runs out into the street with his weapon drawn.
So before you fully run out, Thonk, by the way, you hear him screaming and running out. Froz,
That's my problem.
when you look out the window, you see 3 hooded figures looking into. By the way, you're on the 2nd floor, but they appear to be looking into the room of each of your rooms. And when Thonk begins to move, like screaming his war cry and running outside, his hooded figure seems to move into the shadows as an item is left behind.
Well, let's see. Oh yeah, we're on the 2nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll open up my window and I'll have my firebolt ready.
As the hooded figure, your hooded figure, sneaks into the shadows as an item lays where he was.
Can I make some sort of perception check or something like that to see if there's anything about this dude that I can figure out or whatever?
Certainly, you would have to roll nat 20.
Okay. Which skill would that be? Would that be perception?
Perception or investigation.
I'm gonna do perception because I got a +3.
You can, because
Dang it.
I can.
Froz's thing is still out there. It's funny because you need a nat 20.
Investigation.
It doesn't matter if you
No.
have like +3.
21.
Rolled 12.
You did nat 20.
nat 20. Never mind. I didn't.
Thunk, would you like to roll?
I think. Yes.
Did I?
Thonk's in the street now, isn't he?
Yeah, aren't I in the street?
Yeah. But Froz's hooded figure is still outside the window.
I'm still screeching my war cry,
The
running
hood-
at the shadows.
The hooded figure does not flinch, as it appears to be waiting for Froz.
You could try communication.
As Power looks out the window, looks over to where Froz's window is, and just shouts, "Try communicating!"
Try communicating.
I don't think he's going to respond to me.
I'm just passing out in the street running after it.
Okay, so I crack open my window just a little and say hello.
As the hooded figure sinks into the shadow. By the way, Thunk, when you try to run at it, you just go right through the hooded figure.
Ooh.
As the hooded figure seems to slink into the shadows as an item is left behind in its place.
Wizardry.
Gosh darn ghosts.
Do I see the item? Do I see the item?
All 3 items.
Okay, so they left all 3 of us an item.
I picked them all up and I leave. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, Thonk, when you go to pick up the items that aren't yours, you feel a searing pain on your hand. And you cannot bring yourself to pick them up.
Ow.
But you can pick up your item just fine, which your
I
item...
keep trying the other ones.
Well, your item, my friend, seems to be a stick covered in a strange metal. As if the metal is also rusted a little bit as well.
Australia.
No.
No.
And for Seth's item, you see a kind of rusted work hammer.
Okay, needs some cleaning up. I think I can work with it.
And for Froz, what instruments do you already have?
I for sure have a...
What instrument do you want it to be, I should ask?
Yeah. You just make it the hurdy-gurdy.
Okay.
Because I know I have a citral, which is like kind of like a lute, and ukulele crossed together, and then I have like a little flute.
By the way, for everyone who does not know, because I did not know what a hurdy-gurdy was, I'm going to get you a picture up on screen really quick. That is a hurdy-gurdy. So,
it's the medieval equivalent of an accordion, but it has strings instead of air.
Yes, there's a hurdy-gurdy. So,
it is officially my favorite instrument.
So you do see a kind of metallic, but a bit somewhat rusted hurdy-gurdy.
I guess I have to go down in the street and pick it up.
As Thonk tries to pick it up, and Thonk's hand just keeps getting burnt.
I keep saying, ow. And then try again. Ow. Ow.
Alright, as Froz...
Then Thonk kind of gives up, and he tries to whack something with this stick really, really hard. I whack the nearest thing with the stick.
Well,
wouldn't that be me?
Well, Froz just walked outside.
I don't know, it's movement. I whack something.
So
Froz... Don't hit me with the stick!
Froz, roll a dexterity save.
Wait, how do I get my item?
I make a wide arc like a Beyblade.
Oh, you didn't get it yet. It's still just lying on the ground.
I got good dexterity, though.
Okay, Thonk, roll a strength save.
I don't have that.
Okay, Thonk has beat you, Froz. As Froz is now knocked out cold by Thonk.
I didn't even get my cool thing.
You do. You picked it up and then Thonk knocked you out.
Okay.
As Prower has witnessed this.
Thonk looks down. It's like, oh, you must have fell. And I pick Froz up and I drag them back up to their room.
Okay, here, I'll go like, hey Thonk, can you grab that hammer for me?
I pick up the hammer too, while still having Froz.
You try to pick up the hammer, but your hand gets burnt.
I say, ow. Ow.
Just keep on trying, Thonk. I'm going to come on down there and help you.
I try to use Froz's hand while they're unconscious, and I try to grab it with Froz's hand.
So Prower picks up his hammer. We're just going with that. And as soon as Prower touches his hammer, and everyone has been connected with their item, everyone.
Except I'm still out cold.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone else passes out.
Okay,
Right.
good.
Darn it.
Well,
I'm in the
join
middle of the
me.
street. They're going to steal my gold.
When you guys awaken, you're in what appears to be a council chamber. Although it feels like you guys are ghosts of some sort. As if you aren't really there, but more of witnesses. As everyone sees a strange gnome who has a very definite iron impalement in him, being presented to a council. As then everyone wakes up. Would you care to explain, Seth?
Gosh darn it. How dare you bring him back? After all that much work, we went to try and kill him. Well, not exactly kill him. What was his name? I forgot. In fact, I think I have it written down.
Return of Gilgore.
Yeah, gosh darn Gilgore, he's back.
As you all wake up in your beds with new items.
Ooh.
Gilgore was a fae in one of my games that we accidentally made a deal with where we owed him a favor and he wanted us to kill the Pope. But I wasn't feeling killing the Pope, so instead we got iron weapons and actually impaled him and nearly killed him and made him retract his deal, and he owed us 3 favors after we learned his true name. So he, if I remember correctly, he was probably sitting there in Fae Court.
Like Rumpelstiltskin, except you stabbed him instead of learning his real name.
Except you stabbed him.
We stabbed him to the point where somebody with true sight learned his real name.
Yeah, so they basically got a wish at one point in their campaign. And one of them received 5 feet of true sight. And they were able to basically uncover his name that way. And they literally impaled him with an iron pole to prevent him from teleporting away.
And I used iron claws holding onto his hand and his back.
Until they could impale him.
Yeah.
That sounds brutal.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He tried to get us to do something we didn't want to do, and honestly, he was kind of he wasn't all that bad of a guy.
He really wasn't. He literally.
You should have just killed the Pope.
He saved them from vampirism. He saved them from being a vampire's thrall. And he just wanted them to kill the Pope because secretly the Pope was hiding the secret of the only way to kill the mold was to kill her. And the Pope was hiding that secret.
Yeah, well, he could have just simply told us that and maybe we would have killed him instead of killed Gilgorius.
But Faes act in mysterious ways. Why do you think he wouldn't tell you that? Because you need to learn it yourselves.
Well, then fine, give us a book. We'll read it.
That's too easy. If you knew immediately, then.
Well, maybe
Faes need to learn to get
next
some
time.
context clues.
Don't make yourself so mysterious that we want to stab you.
Oh, I've already made so many mysterious.
It's your fault I stabbed you.
Yeah, you tell him, Thonk.
But
what are we doing?
Before you did wake up, though, saw a little bit of a grin on Gilgore's face. And then you woke up in your beds.
This character didn't do anything, Gilgore, and in fact, we're both businessmen. I think we'll get along just fine.
As you, Prower, hear a knock on your door.
Come in.
The door's locked. You have to...
Fine. I'll unlock.
Fine.
I'll go up there, I'll unlock the door, take a few steps back, and say, come in.
As the door opens and you see a half-elf. Dressed in male attire. M-A-I-L.
Okay.
As they have found you. You have no choice.
You have found the postman.
What letter do you carry, Mr. Mailman?
As the postman says nothing but hands you a letter.
Okay.
So you take it.
Wait.
Does he
He
go?
tips his hat. He tips his hat.
Okay, you have to clear this up for me, DM.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Is he wearing mailman attire, or is he literally wearing mail armor?
He
Is it
looks like
both?
a mailman.
Is he wearing mail and also he's a
Can we
mailman?
just use the word post instead of mail?
No, please. Just like he's all
This is
three at once.
Mailcorp.
He's a male. He's wearing mail
You know
attire.
the milkman? Imagine the milkman, but as a mailman.
Is he also wearing chainmail though? This
No.
is important.
No.
Oh God.
He only is wearing.
No one would attack the mailman.
No, a lot of people used to attack the mailman. That's why they sawed
Can
off
there be a separate
shotguns.
character called the
blood
mailman
buses.
and he's made of mail?
Can I get to explain it?
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to clear that up. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. But he then proceeds to tip his hat and walk down to the left of the hallway. And when you pop your head out of the hallway, you see no sight of him.
That darn ghost mailman ruining the economy. I'm kidding. Okay, what's the letter say?
The letter says that base of operations is ready for you to move in.
Perfect.
But they do require for you to use that slave coupon really quick.
Okay. I guess I'll
It
have
expires.
I was hoping to see
It
the
expires
quarters first.
tonight.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and go to the slave quarters.
Well, we will get that covered next session, gamers.
Okay.
As tonight, I will call it here. As
Are we
you are-
free?
No, you're my slaves.
It's alright, I got a coupon for one of you. You make a persuasion roll. I'll see which one to save.
You're a slave too.
I used my coupon to free myself.
I used my get out of jail free card.
But yeah, so how was that for a first session, gamers?
That was cool.
Are you guys ready
I
to?
got a big stick.
Yes, you did. It's not like a big stick. It's just a moderate sized stick right now.
I got a stick.
You want to make your stick longer? Tape it to another stick.
No one even gets what I just said right now. I dropped so many hints for you guys, and none of you ever pick up on it. Sad.
It's a moderate size stick.
No, I picked up on it. I was just in the middle of making a different joke.
Oh, it gets bigger. Oh, is it, what's it called?
Is this Shield Hero? I don't know.
No, it's not the Moon
No.
God. It's
It's
an
not.
extendo pull from Dragon Ball.
No. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to call it off for tonight's session. Everyone watching live stream, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.